My life wasn't always like this. I worked in a bank and had money in bonds to cushion me for the future. Then, with a stroke of a pen, my life was destroyed. My bank was part of the 420 financial institutions which the MPP government recklessly collapsed. What was to become the life of the workers? No one in this insensitive government cared. And suddenly, I was jobless. Their incessant borrowing also led to a debt restructuring program that affected me, and just like that, a significant portion of my lifetime investment vanished. Even worse, my lifetime savings from 30 years of hard work has been rendered useless due to the continuous depreciation of the cedi and extremely high cost of living in the country. Now, look at me. The fruits of my toil and sweat have all gone down the drain because of bad leadership. What to eat with my children is even a struggle. God, help me and the many who share in my pain. Let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. Change must come.
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
What? I know I went no more water. Because I'm a pay Juma. But my baby. Besha on Changa cry, and yes, I'm a coffee and I'm on me humia. Na bembe bukra. Ah, boy. A befa. Da bang.
The year John Dramani Mahama ba, a befa. Year John Dramani Mahama, the insisable a friend of 24-hour economy ever. A dumb 24-hour economy. Eba ma ejumeku biara incentives. Ibini de. Cheaper electricity. Na afe or the sika basso in Jumaku ase, and na afe so tax breaks. Ebe show munkraya, ejumaku biara, beye ejuma and pen e basado. Na afe so, yen mine ejuma ebebusum, na yen mebunusu enya ejuma aye. Same kono tofa, ejuma krubiano, yeba and pen e basado, yeba fankofe basa wide mejuma no, and I friend Formula 133, na ejuma no, opia baby. Na afi so obama yejuman etumpan yetum ye din nyama efiye krum ha akwa amunane akoton eno so beboa ma yetika sam agine yi
boy now going because you show me voters ID card.
So wasitnam na to abapa this akraya papa beba wa brabom to abama John Mahama ne NDC.
Auntie esi na den na wonu wata mo ba me wa mo ni ma ye busasa
Auntie ama Pacho, me buy a school mukwan. A university. Na scan year 2005. And yet they are menya. To my even to my summit, the brown up paper kakra. No, the family.
Oh, yes, men's phantom go to fee. It won't say John Dramani Mahama. Any NDC for say, saying I may have done a gun for 2 abamana. Waba, Aba University, via Technical University, College of Education, Nursing Training, woman in academic fees for first year. Hey, you're free. No. Yes.
Adama ujiti. Atadwen another matter then there.
Auntie esi. Hey, she ebiem. What say? Enka na ebosia na obo wo ma omo to school so no. Se na obo ne ba ko a se wo so obesi ho. E dia ma omo to so no.
Ane enya Mr. John Mahama.
Ye chame so mu kura ne se. Ye nuanom a omo di dem asabi graduate omo ko school pon no wase wo mu nyina wo ba eye free
ane siama enka me ko nanka na ye 7 December nanka ya to aba na my papa Mahama amana be ya president
hwe wasitne mu to aba pa e de sakraya papa beba wa brabom to abama John Mahama ne NDC.
How can we solve the unemployment crisis in Ghana? Yes, Mensah.
By using the formula 133.
Can you expatiate?
Say, this simply means 1 job, 3 shifts, 3 people. That is the Mahama 24-hour economy policy. Under this policy, businesses will be given tax incentives, cheaper electricity, financial support, and security support services to encourage them to work 24/7 by adopting 3 work shifts of 8 hours each. This will triple job opportunities in the country. This policy will boost production, increase productivity, and generate well-paying jobs in all participating businesses and public organizations. Ejumanu obi afeyebi.
Excellent. The 24-hour policy will be a game changer.
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
It's a great time for Ghanaian women. The nation builder John Mahama and Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman will establish the first ever Women's Development Bank in Ghana. A special bank run by women, only women, to serve only women. Yes, the Women's Development Bank will support women's businesses by offering loans at a very low interest rate and on very flexible terms to empower women throughout Ghana. From hairdressers, market women, female graduates who want to go into business, online businesses owned by women, traders, dressmakers, caterers, food vendors, street hawkers, women in the corporate world, women in agribusiness, to other women-led and women-owned businesses in all fields. No one will be left out. With Mahama and Nana Jane at the helm, Ghanaian women shall surely rise. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Ghana must work more efficiently.
John Dramani Mahama, 24-hour economy.
All right, good evening and welcome to With Audio Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 4:53 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 8:53 in Ghana. Welcome to the show. We are live on TV, on Loud Silence TV this evening. Go on Facebook and search for Loud Silence TV. You'll get us live. We're also live on YouTube on Loud Silence TV. We are live on TV, on multi-TV this evening, on Loud Silence TV. You're also live on With Audio Respect page on Facebook. We're live also on radio. If you have any Android device, go to the Google Play Store and download Loud Silence Radio. You can listen to the show live on radio, and also on iOS or on Apple. You can watch us live. This evening's show is sponsored by you because you have made time to watch us this evening. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. They will be producing this show for the next 3 hours, 30 minutes or so. We will be here to discuss Ghana. This is an anti-corruption platform. Here we discuss issues from politics, social issues, important issues. So if you're here tonight, I know you're ready to listen to the truth and also to share the show. If you're on YouTube right now, just share the show for other people to also get notification to join us. We are streaming across the world. We are all over the place. Tonight is got to do with Ghana again. It's got to do with the Electoral Commission of Ghana. It's got to do with the Speaker of Parliament, the Supreme Court. So many things. We'll be talking about the Education Ministry, the Electoral Commission. What's happening in Bawku. We'll be discussing that tonight. John Dramani Mahama has come out with 5 questions for Abozege Bawumia. Some power deals and all that. This show is very packed tonight, but our main concentration, our editorial will be on the Electoral Commission. They have come out with a presser. We will read that to you. We will discuss that issue. It's all got to do with the death of Ikuya-Donkor. These are very important things that tonight we will be taking care of. So if you're here tonight, I'd like to say thank you very much for tuning in. We are around the world, all over the place, on TV, on radio, on Facebook, on YouTube, everywhere we are live. Bidin Eddie Kevin Akobedu Taylor me and I made Jumade we Huchame, Eddie Jumade we free United States of America and Eddie bro Oma omo mechi dom no, you're from the Ghost team. Omo na machishen sem no, edi simi kwa se membra na mimbe dwum ema Ghana for enhu no kra ntende nwumbre mi wa ha na Ghana ho ensem abanyo sem ene ensem a ehia Ghana for entina matnase enwumbre na ende dwumadie no efa Ghana ho Electoral Commission for the krata abeto abontene efa ekuadonko wuo no senia sebio abano krata yekoto abano woso no senia hyehye no ebeko eno yebekirikirem ene ne asema edapono so a yebedwum na yebese di nkomo bebre efre social media segment no yebewura EC yebewura Speaker of Parliament office yebewura Supreme Court yebewura boko yebeko edichum ho yebeko be bebre ntenwumbre show no de eginem edoso I de say enamampesie we wudia na wawe na ko wenim inti so woni munnu afra wonnu na wonnu asomfre ni asa Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team are live tonight across the world yebedwum ema Ghana fo nyina ehu no kre no mo a mo hwe mo Facebook and it's very important say obeti ase say wejuma ba ko pe I also yenwumbre is just for you to share the show. If you're watching me on YouTube, your job is simple, just like the show and that we after that we can start the show. It's very easy. So if you're watching me on YouTube, it's very important you like the show, and also if you're watching me on Facebook, it's very, very important you share the show. Our show base number is 1,300 likes before we can officially start tonight's show, and also on Facebook we need 700 shares before we can start the show officially. On Facebook, I can see Esther Toteme watching me tonight on YouTube. Tavia is live here on Facebook. I can see Power Stone also live on Facebook this evening. Asabia Obeng is live on Facebook watching me right now. On YouTube, I can see Francis Cole and also Amedu Hajara watching me this evening. Right now, Yakubu is live here. Good evening, right now. On YouTube, on Facebook, I can see on Facebook, and I can see Augustine Bilson also live on Loud Silence TV this evening. I can also see Asamo. Yeah, mommy and start show no cry. Mama yen to me and simple start show no cry na mabe. Oh, rather young. Okay, so Mr. P, Mr. S, get all right, okay, on YouTube I can see Veron watching KT this evening. Victor is also live here. Prince Adams watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost team. Lawrence is live here on YouTube. Baraka is also live here. Mickey F watching me tonight. Facebook, Florence Dick is live here watching me tonight. Florence Dick, what a wonderful name. Also I can see Matilda Hamida and also Lady Wendy on YouTube. Chari Pokia is live on YouTube, and Rena Benin is live. Bozek Akwesi is also watching live on Facebook. Ali Zono is also live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. I'm sure how many likes are you want a war YouTube. And you bring Ediana Esu Ghana Menti in Sembena Echegu in the ya Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team no Yenti ya Amanfobi AD Atamuke Kansam Moya Daya Abanya Betwitia MPP. And it Udi Atamo Windy Atamo you see on 8 years no. Ababa bedru 39 days inti so wa de bia onim se enya de befa de ba me be bia nkwase asementie wo ene de wi ne hyedro wi na bo afa menim wow what a weed. All right inti enwumbre de ekọ na yebedwudwum e de na ekọ so Ghana mente ye mate sekuadonko ewu Obisa Kevin mentioned my name. Kevin mentioned my name some. Lebene Ahiabo is also watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Lebene, for being here tonight. Lebene Ahiabo. Say Kevin mentioned my name. I have mentioned your name. Yes, see Ekuadonkwewu as Samono Ahame. Na the reason why Samono Ahame and I say then MPP ku Ekuadonko no mo jai apalu. Then MPP as a political party etumi ku Ekuadonko because open number 8 na omujai apalu ni nanam ho Ekuadonko ho mfaso be brecha apalu Ekuadonko ne ho mfaso do so be brecha apalu inteye den na Ekuadonko tumi MPP fo tumi ku Ekuadonko eseda efa kwan bi so eku Ekuadonko na omujai apalu ma apalu ni nam ho na apalu ni nam ho na Ekuadonko egu se Nyankopon se sen se den na onyame emasa de wesi se Ekuadonko maame awawo owomma se bio onko school da wotumi atutoma be pie ha na apalu kwase awedi nam ho na Ekuadonko ewu na mo MPP fo mu kunipa enti apalu onam so odwan we onam enti muntumi nkuni ntontwene na apalu ewu Ekuadonko ewu na apalu kwase awedi nam Ghana fa so bia ni so since oti party ye wu ni manifesto da oti party ye wu ni party office da ye nte so ogina baby ay campaign da kwasia we kronfo we nam Ghana anu koko isi a men start ekwadonko wu ntim bese be gidigidi na ekwadonko wu na apaluti ase se asase ne ba so be ye de ye wiase be ye de we wiase de na ye gi de na ye gi wasase su se ekwadonko wu na apalu ni nam Ghana apalu ni nam ho na mo MPP fo kunipa mo hu otwen MPP fo kunipa eja aboa MPP fo omo kunipa omo kwekuadonko eja aboa sa apalu na apalu enam we ni nam ho mo eja apalu ene na ma asem ni nyina ye me ya ekuadonko wo no de ya wo mu no se apalu ni nam ho na ekuadonko ewu me catch no me ntwa wontro me ti wo no eya me ya ena me se onyame we de nka mane mpare ekuadonko na nka MPP fo nku eye de apalu na mfa so be ne nya na apalu so apalu ti political party o Ghana onye campaign da wo wuta apalu campaign da o ti political party oni office wo uni office oya political party o ti political party o Ghana on fa manifesto mada apalu kwasi ampanyi we MPP fo no di obachi ena sebio omuje omona ya no wedi na ade na onyankopon kokroko wenku apalu anto atwene a woku ekuadonko a owo ma ekuadonko a sebio oye nipa onyame nipa nim de opese oye ntira na sebio nke ho kwan se beka de opese oye a na ene no ja apalu man nam ho kundi to twene jimijimi we na ma ekuadonko ntena asase we so but de nyame pe enya ne pe because chairman wontumi kan o say omono omko ekuadonko wi a number 6 and 7 ometuma peke into next one obewu ya apalu ye nyina nim sem people fo abeku apalu yenim time chairman wontumi kasa e wo radio station no o kan clear o say an omo befa ekwan bi so ama eye den 6 and 7 o mesesa no 6 and 7 dey say ekuadonko ewu a one other 6 and 7 enya apalu inti je say ade an de enim se enche bi apalu so bewu ene de me nemu digdigidi a ebi kase bi a media bufuo ba me mfe bufuo no kona make akiro no the probability say apalu bewu nanse on beku apalu so very very enche bia on beku apalu because chairman wontumi na betena radio so ka kire say ade ne de ekum ne de on beku eye presidential candidate bi na okasa ya no so on be change 6 and 7 na 6 and 7 107 ho apalu bewu NPP fo beku ni say de omuku jonkuma MPP fo beku apalu eset de omuku JB dankwa MPP fo beku apalu se ne omuku eye de ekuadonko chema wontumi ne kan enye me
you know metete so be say osubempa I'm telling you so Bawku na ya me wo 10 na se me wo pem na se me wo 1 million na ye and I'm telling you me say so osubempa kra wodi ma tinyia ba bia ndisi fo kra da say 8 na say ya you know memo ma free wa ba 7 and na say 6 I'm telling you to show the strength and the and na say 6 memo ma free wa ba 7 and na say 6 I'm telling you memo ma free wa ba 7 and na say 6 I'm telling you to show the strength and the power memo ma free wa ba 7 and na say 6 I'm telling you to show the strength and the power
omo ba beku apalu because chairman wontumi aka because omo dinka ka so beku eye den ekuadonko no beku no omo de omo ya de ewudi for party omo dinka kan ye se omo beku ekuadonko eno beku no esi omo 6 or 7 meaning say apalu na ekọ omo beku apalu na apalu gibi for na odin say time na wo change ballot paper dey mom na odin so omo dwuno omo beku enti enche 39 days ya kai MPP beku apalu all because of number 8 in travel obeku bia omu wi omanga se be se kuba omia aka ho MPP for we know them they have done it before they have done it to John Kuma and intina John Kuma dey John Kuma we na po bodam chairman won't be there for ya na o se odi John Kuma kodi a confirm na John Kuma wu ye ene de dey ba omia medical staff ebebe save ne nkwa ena John Kuma de mu jama ne wu ye chairman won't me ya personal aid but na won't me radio catch there say na o hobi no mo dey confirm the bre on the chairman no mu di ye ebe sinde ye wuni pod ya confirm the baye ebe sinde hotel no CCTV camera amun chire a whole member of parliament and a minister died from food poisoning kwasia we ya and they say 6 and 7 obeku apalu no ono ana asa beku ekuadonko kwasia fo na moso Ghana NPP a dangerous party Omuku nipa JB Danko kromoku no. MPP omoku JB Danko ende omotena meeting ase omosre. Ende John Kuma ye boni dia no mubu ofu adan a omoku na to atwene. John Kuma nice man. Young man. Was several pathway omuku John Kuma omde no kosrem ko poison ni kunu to twene. Ni nyina akoba Chema wuntumi ginemu. Chema wuntumi Bawku ya ewuo bi aba MPP ma ogirem. Ende ya so wasabe gino 6 and 7. 6 and 7 na ya palu oba beku apalu so aka ho obeku apalu. Sa palu de wejimi utunufo a oba betena TV so no akasa bebre wejimi no ho kan ade be kye no dadakam obeku apalu ni nyina ne so mo pa GM number 8 no number 8 no keke no number 8 no just number 8 nti obeku obi a ballot paper no so omo wi a obeku obi foforo we mu ekwadonko ewu ni ya me ya too much say ekwadonko ewu na apalu ni na mo. Why? The world is not fair. The world is not fair. Say ekwadonko ewu na apalu ni na mo. This world is not fair. Inti sa we ebusere ni apalu a start so the ban wa ka je so onya ne well. Se ne wofa ase ne wa ka je so wofa ye fa nyoma tutu ye. Se ukuru no aka se yesi enche ne funa adoa no obewu MPP beku no Chema wuntumi aka ma bo number na kire wo 667 obeyi na firi ho mo de mo ntena ho na mo ntena ho nso so nkwase asem so kofo ebekum nyina ato atwene MPP ne ku Ekuadonko. That's it. Ekuadonko running mate no onim se MPP ne ku no endra na dwene Ekuadonko wuye o me pon show na me ghost team frame ka chem se Ekuadonko is dead. Endra na jo me pon show no Ghana time ebo Ghana time 1 AM ne Ekuadonko ewu. Majority of you know what that NPP for the kuno because almost pay a way to touch a ballot no a position no and no antra kubia. I don't know why Bawumia is so desperate for power. I don't know why Chema won't to me. It looks like say the whole MPP no why is so desperate. I just say some might be the next. Or sorry, I know the Kofi Buachatem, or sorry, I know the way atem. On such Chema want to be studied the Kofi Buachatem. So he be our santimemu. Akaze Chema want to be so unjai. What's what is a penny be a sort of santimaka say? A Chema won't to me. Kofi Buachina would not tell me no tipeno. What is say? Penny be a santimaka say Chema won't to me. Sadi now and enka politics on a jai. What is a penny biaka? Ma Kofi Buachim Miena no enkasa. Omega share John Mahama check Kofi Buachechi edidi Chema won't to me atem. Nesonka in life. Sanki are very honest with each other. Chema won't to me ankaso yakuko bini crank and isan kotari Kofi Buachim pobuase. By your politics na senyoma. Jimmy na ye Jimmy ya bedru ana obi tse Chema ntumi gina stage no didi Kofi Buachi atem out in the name say eye nkofo bi na be ni so oye MPP regional chairman enye sa nkofo ko ni na Jimmy a eye den na Jimmy wetumi di party kese anim edane otufo chairman enye Ghana na ye Jimmy a enye MPP ko we no mo Jimmy a odi opa ochina and Kofi Buachi is more matured. Kofi Buachi knows the kind of chairman ntumi the kind of people they are. He knows such amount to be a filthy rat. There's no way Kofi Buachi will lower himself to come and exchange words with Chema Wuntumi. Wabodam. Because the things Kofi Buachi wuno Chema Wuntumi sebio ohumu bako. Chema Wuntumi kwa siya we ede no dinye sika enya galamse. Inti yeti kroma ena Chema Wuntumi sori no kan kwasem okaso meku Ekuadonko obeku Ekuadonko. Wasabet na TV so or 6 and 7 obeku apalu obesa beku apalu yetia na yehwe no osori na odi Kofi Buachi atem asantememu penyini bia nkasa ye ogina stage na odi Kofi Buachi atem penifo tinechi Bawumia tinechi MPP for penifo tinechi ahemfu tie no asantememu obi ante ye ma Kofi Buachi replied eyedien Chema Wuntumi obeti de ebesi sa nkwase asuman mu mayenjai sa nyatwom and this kind of hypocrisy no mum penifo na mudi MPP echi ye ni penifo na e wa santimemu no mumma yentwe ye ho mfiri nyaatwom ho na sebio nyaatwom bekuye enti na nde enkwasiafo wei ade nimtia ade disrespect abremo every say mo ka no kura kire jimifo yank ye nduru hanne da be na wate se Kofi Buachi abegina TV so radio so edidi obi atem da be na wate se Kofi Buachi eye full time politics. Da when I say Kofi Buachi akogina baby aka say me de say Kofi Buachi at this point he's not in active service. He can choose to follow any political party he likes. But I've never heard Kofi Boakye sit on radio or TV, insult anybody or attack anybody because of Nipana political affiliation. Inter na chairman won to be to stage so asantimemu didi Kofi Boakye atem. Na mpenifo asantimemu obi anka hwe because you support mad people. Enkofo ni jimia na etia omo a musi emu ade. In the same vein, when people return bullets, musi wemu de omo tanye. Yani nani ose bonsu. Yani nani ose tutu. Yani yede twa efuruma. Inti chairman won't be gina MPP anim. Otumfo say tutu chairman no. Otumfo say tutu ne chairman won't me was antimemu. Chairman won't me egina stage di Kofi Boakye atem. Ye nya panyini bia antia no. Ena oda so ye de oye no. Ena oda so ye de oye no. All because wakori abo bi dua ena esoso ne daye. All because Chema won to me akori abo bi dua ena esoso ne daye. Inti why desperate ohu de onye. Onim the next move of Kofi Boakye. Onim what Kofi Boakye is doing. Because Chema won to me nankasa kire se we Jimmy. But I don't blame him for no any penny for more santimemu. If you say, Chema won to me ya ene nakwara aponchireni ka kire mu asantifo penny for including asantifo him some ya jantra for. Mu ye 224. Chema won to me Emma Morrison partner the TV so ka say asantifo him for mu ye 224 ya jantra for. Amanfo yire no mani asase na moton na galamse na mo ye ebesin de ya ntehwe. Emma kwasia we nya taban ena masantimemu ende ekekan kwasia asem. Kevin Taylor be chechiri ma yeso odi otumfo atem atenie be na so change Morris Ampao e ka che otumfo so ekwasia atenie be na chensa atenie ben e na chema wontumi ne employee Morris Ampao etra the TV so edi ahemfofo amwa asantimemu atem atenie be na chensa ene de ye ye twen ema kusie de ne bodwe. I don't blame you the chiefs. I don't blame you the elderly. Mum penifo amwa santimemu mim blame mu. Mwana mama mo kwan masa ankwasiafo ti se chema wontumi Morris Ampa mo to be the TV so esapamo. And internet they respect you people in the past you had no on some munis are respect it is gone. Because your own children, your own people, you cannot stand up to them. That is the problem. So the problem in Penifo Mwa Santimemu facing in say people outside are watching and they've realized say you cannot even at the end of the Mwamba money to massage so much more control moon to mintiamo into a beauty abonteno on an amount that person will not respect you because you're Tikroman as I'm when you see a day course.
Ahemfo muti kumasi da otumfo ne mukasa ewe from corona mumubebo muto asante muntimi Ashanti chiefs mo ahemfo mo Ashanti region problems any Asante ahemfo bi amoya konfo muto asase mani papa ko bi miensa Fosika, everyone for gas, everyone for Yerimu. Yamma Mutia Santivity, a Funubi. I get to Galamse. It's a money Mudio at Santivity. When we number the first time to me, I'll catch him to me. What kind of nonsense is that? Any Asante, I Funubi, and we are conform, as many papa will be inside. Fosika, everyone for gas, everyone for Yerimu. Yamma Mutia Santivity, a Funubi. I get to Galamse. It's a money Mudio at Santivity. When we number the first time to me, I'll catch him to me. What kind of nonsense is that?
I say, what kind of nonsense is that? Motitia Santimemu. Mumpenifu Motia Santimemu. Say, Opinit Nefine, ye can anchor for a coming in our count. Munyina madane na nkarefo na motetia santimemu ena chema untumi gina stage and an honorable man odena brabo ato ho serve Ghana oti every day no gina stage so dinner tem e wa santimemu penyini bia nkasa ye Kofi Boakye nko bie na no e beka say Kofi Boakye na danfo ne John Mahama Kofi Boakye akasanti wakaseti otumfo yeti krom ha muma yenjai sa anya atwem no na yantia jimifoɔ no ɛno nti na tumi a na ekuta ye enimonyama na ekuta ye ende enimonyam no nipa bi edi twitwi gatem efiri sɛ ɛyɛ ne yɛ yesu ye ban de ye nsɛm afiri anum ba ɛne sɛbio sibia conduct ye ho no ɛne na bɛkyerɛ sɛ yebe ɛne respect and say people will disrespect us ɛno nti na sɛbio ende ye tumi no egyina ye na ho entumi ntra. If we say we have failed to be honest with our own people, I don't hate anybody in the Ashanti region or in the MPP. But I name ya the way I na mumpenifoni bi NDC asamba musomu no say obiti Asante memu anase oye MPP penyin na oye ade tia Asante any MPP a yenka ho asem because ono de onsima ntuma go abontene tani aboa de sin ntuma go abontene na ntumago no wansini wabontene na ehye dem a ebe bon wo wa hwinim eni ntina ende ntumago no hyehye mo ho a ebon wo mo hwinim eni ntina ende mo amotoma sase so a nipa bi mbumu enye se obi na time no kra yemu bi yenka chema wuntumi edi Kofi Boakye tembe 1 month ni obi anka sae na chema wuntumi no Asante asase no gina so ne dia da ben obi kote se Kofi Boakye eye MPP NDC communicator da bena Kofi Boakye kwatena radio so di NPP ni bi atem enti se mo ye penifo kra na mo se mo de mo nya politics mo de mo introduce political figures. You people don't do politics, we get it. They be able to catch there. Ahemfo de nya politics or Asante memo, but what you do is you do introduction of political figures. Enti mo nya politics na mo nana o mo ya politics no e di enimguase ekọ ema mo no mo ntumi nkasa. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care how you see me and the I don't fucking care. I will tell you, Sibia Tiena. Ain't fire na chema wuntumi to no. So when people start to almost return fire, men pese me wunso bi afran toma bebu be. Muntie na mu ye nipa te se ye ne. To me, ye ni nipa de di hye munsem. Enti muntie ye. Fire na chema wuntumi to no rough na enko bebia no. Sa man for return fire. Memma obi amfran toma embe kina ho yere ne to embebu be. Sa nkwase ade a chema wuntumi ye no. So bi so sheda bodam na oye de chema wuntumi ye ni bia. Memma obia embe kase onu de ne ntoma na efe. Onu de sebio ne to na edin. Onu de sebio ne nananam na tebe into ode be ebe chirechirem. So let's be very, very careful. Alex Mensah police ni ya or ye MPP ni ya drag the call committee ni ma kromfo yo se ope be kwa MP di no. Onu kro ye police active policeman ogina de ogina public as or ye MPP ni. Kofi Boakye serving the Ghana Police Service with all his heart. Kofi Boakye is one of the young men call Ghana Police Service at the age of 18 years. He spent almost everything in the Ghana Police Service, or the protective Moasantifo, and or the protective Yeni Awanafo, or the protective Yeni Fantifo, Mukofo, Mobonofo. He basically dedicated 80% of his life to protect you people. Mo and the Muslimudi hinia, obi to me fan and sankamono. Intende, obi to such a to me jinaho, not in the name of politics inti, or per se, or dragging Kofi Boakye to where it's not supposed to be. Mo ankasa na ateche ne started to toa. So ateche ne become on toma mo bi ankasa. Se ateche no ye started to toa ateche ne bia because you see ehun so man for toa ateche. Ye started say ye toa ateche ne bia man we bia mebu be. Openye jekum. OTP FM e na obu nkwase be. Sa man for started say omo toa ateche baka. Man mebu nkwase be na ye ni abre. All right, let's take care of business. We there just by the way. Na make us a bebrebe nyina mi dwudwemu no na say egigim. But before I make sure dollar no baby edu no, you need to understand say horror movie. Ghana Kelasumi is still your president. Mobe fucking 39 days now, 10 years. They be at 18 months. They say Kelasumi ne dan ho yam president na me kai o mema refi. Nana Okpo Achichidie Kufuado. Coconut oil aka Eddie Fejutwi baby. He is still your president. 39 days mobe rough. Inti mema refi enka say oh ye de nya freedom ye ho toye da bi. Obonsam ne da ho simu so. Obonsam no osimusu sa achichidie. Obonsam ne sisimu so se afafranto. Obonsam ne da ho simu so. 39 days the bra mo be bre no. O si bia oku nipa osirem. Obeku more. Wey. Uye de nim sa no. Wa esa achichidie a yasa no. Oye dangerous. Na answer ye beko enim no. Me be so tie se dede aye nyina ye kasa ho kira ba no dollar no e 16.55 we ye the Bank of Ghana catch no. We ye the Addison oye wiche obia. Addison. Yeah, sometimes the man me no. I hear me can say me we be hu bibi. Addison oye wiche obia o Ghana. Now, as we speak, Baomiana Tigana, Ojimi no Esa, Palutanye, Koko Tianeto, dollar no a 16.55, way every a Bank of Ghana. Now, Saoko Yakubu wa Shiashi, any Alaba, any Kaukudi, any Edian, Oba a tiptoe lena, dollar no a 17.05, Massa, uni baby a dollar no war. Yendu December 7th, not dollar near 20. Inti we Ghana ni kura na say wabodam kura no edisa anka utie anything from MPP BM. Osanka at this point no you are not even supposed to listen to anything but you be a Jimmy and obe she obi so mon convince me convince o abra time na wotodoko no 1 cedi wotodoko no ndɛ 6 cedis no me convince o wa Jimmy na aba no tuko wechi na wotuko wenim time na woto edian banku kakraka 5 cities no and the banku kitikiti 20 Ghana no me convince o wagimi convince me bi na ope na say abana akoto ye na wonte ase. The dollar is at 16.55 Bank of Ghana oko town the dollar is 17.05 enkofo yo mo wie mu woni brenti a musika no esa no musika na eda ho ankasa no modi o musika na ankasa no omodi onzom si bedi otel yare omoboa bedi otel stroke no enye as serious as that o ono so no exit plan no tie onzom si bedi otel yare wenya stroke owu ani ontumi nhome hwe kohwe nkwan bi obo no New Jersey bedi otel ne exit plan senia ne exit plan no sika watam no Bank of Ghana ne exit plan no ono so afrim we wie ana margin ko Bedieto was exiting in a nice way because at this point they are finding ways to exit. Right now, Keno Furiata said or your foreign finance minister. We from finance ministry from time at 10 year buano ebeji sa position obiaka se position way I say don't go there no. You cannot blame Keno Furiata or say enyo no. Se see ano IMF conditionalities any deals no so enyo no negotiate here. In Tesiano, on what Bank of Ghana, Jubilee House, on wie, on why exited nicely. Bedia too, when we say aka 2 months near Kotoaba, he wanted a way out because right now, as we speak, who is the secretary to the president? Who is the secretary to the president? Is it the same dead Bedia too? And I said there's somebody acting as secretary to the president. We want to know, have you asked? Has the president released a statement to tell you who is the secretary to the president? No. That was Bedi Eto's exits. We really see can am say yes wa yare e America. Yare bia mbo Bedi Eto e Ghana e ko board wa America. Into ntumi ba Ghana biem. Bedi Eto yare na ambo no Ghana o. Etete na na ko board wa America. Time e board wa America no na yere wo ho. Into born wa America no betina America on be fie biem into automatically Bedi Eto has exited. Wo plan no. A chenchina gabi o chireda kon ya man portfolio bia. It's only there, not exit plan or that's that. Now go to the Jubilee House. Ebusianfo way. Right now, the only person left Eyedien Ekufuado on their president. Right now, ko Eyedien Ebri kohwe Kokufo area ho edan bi a we sanye gu ho no. But Sibako e France and we Sibako we Ebri. Eyedien the retirement home no. Or say the retirement no be ko France no about Ebri. Onko Eastern region kra. France Ebri the krom kakra. France Ebri the krom kakra. Kwasia. Oto was say Kufuado ne ba umia be chichire Ghana. Bediato was made ambassador at large. Now, you're making ambassador at large. You know, did they tell you say he has basically left his position as a secretary to the president? No, we were not told to say we just had a position. No, Bediato exit plan. No. Mungwana. But I wanted to hear Bediato yare and at the end, Bediato yare wa exit. Kenofurata exit. Edi bemnaka. Among for no hold the government no di musika no nyina ma exit indirectly. Kenofurata wa exit. Okpo or 27 December pa eno ano no omo wie mo omo close accounts. Dia na be unique fokoye. Etimu Ghana na obedi eto yare o. Dia na be ye hwe. Omo soa mo Bank of Ghana skani nyina akọ. He. Omo wie mo. Sika obedi eto atam wo Ghana. Obedi ema generation be 30 we the chedi omu nyina omu ndi hia da. I'm telling you. Bedi etuo yare na born enya yare bia wo se ka America ba owura Ghana biem oma. Me say bedi etuo ambassador at large owura Ghana biem. Se bedi etuo be sa ba Ghana obeden. What was our question no? Yeah. They bia me catch them. You catch them some tuntia MPP. We mama are diabolic, dangerous people. They are dangerous people. Or bad people. Now, oh, Kevin, it is true. Into the that was the plan. That was the plan. That was his ex. Now, Ofuriata, na can offer a media to Nanka style beno open free abanim. Sebedi to resign ana. No, ye dika an ambassador at large. Adechi no yare wa America and one number fibium. And obu some sebedi to yare conditions so he's recovering. He will take another 8 years to recover. Ghana. Mopa. He will come and answer questions. Questions bang. The guy is not entering Ghana again. So which questions and oba bebusa? Bedi to to American passport. Ono na yere Nigeria ni no mo New Jersey. Uni bebi omote. Me chira dan o timo New Jersey obebu ahwe obodam o man no montuntia MPP na John Mahama mombra na kakra na aka no omo savage ma mo de kwase ate wo ye ntiase ye beted force he omo agimi mo Addison the exit plan me ka chira obewu sika Addison ewia about 4 generations behind him omo ndi hia da wonu sika Addison atam no Bank of Ghana. Now with a dollar and the chiro into dahono. Now there's an announcement I want to put out there. Eye Yaro has been arrested. Afote Agbo, one of his land guards, he has been arrested. He was arraigned before court yesterday. And I know Afote Agbo is doing everything possible to get this guy out of police cells. Yaro is behind police cells. Yachino. This is the guy in the picture. I said we need him. He needs to go to jail. Yaro is a criminal. This boy used to work for Van Damme. The catcher for Tabo. Every single person who committed crime will be caught. Next week, another guy picture he needs to be arrested. So this is Yaro. Yaro has been arrested. Omko chenwo kaswa. Omko not at a free chi. And then the girlfriend say, "Oh, Yaro ni ho. Yaro she free chi. And ya mua Yaro." Into Yaro yachino onye. Wa be di boni wa Ghana bi ebe chew. Yeah. Wa be di boni wa Ghana bi ebe chew. So Yaro has been arrested and I am following Yaro's case closely. The investigator in charge of Yaro case, I am monitoring you. I know your name. I know your rank. I know what is happening. people photocopied the charge sheet. Me huni nyina charges am the board no. Nobody should dare let Yaro off. Nobody. Yaro has to go to jail. Muntie me. I don't want to put any police officer's picture here. But what I am saying is say, you the police officer, sir, you are in charge of this. The crime officer. Moi, mokoye ekoye a superb job to sweep to get Yaro out of Kaswa. I give you all the credit. Perfect, fantastic job. This guy has been arraigned and I didn't call court. Mama obi anya na adwene se obefa koti kwambi so e release Yaro. No. Yaro has to pay for his sins. Yaro has to go to jail. Yaro has to be sentenced. Ain't nobody should think say it has ended. Yaro needs to go to jail. Monday, next week, maybe another picture be bromo. That person too is on the run. We need him in jail. You bet you know. All the boys in the picture, it's a huge picture. I mean, Chemo. Mame hwehwe picture na me crop here na me yi mu kakra be kire mo no. Mame kire mo the whole picture. Na me kire mo say omo na mo picture we mu nyina na everybody will be arrested. Obia be ko jail. And yet obia a picture but you see this picture? This is Afote Nkwara no Yaro na nama second no. You see these people omo nyina you arrest everybody. Afote Agbo Nkwara ni. And I'm telling Mr. Afote Agbo, every single person, I'll get all of them, their pictures. We'll put it out. Obia, wechucha obisi kind because of asasi. Obia, otia krata tanko for Mr. Afote Agbo. I told you, don't try to go behind the scenes to make sure say Yaro has been released. Yaro needs to go to jail. Now, Afote Agbo, you will have to tell us your involvement in the actions of Yaro and Van Damme. That is where we are coming now. Right. Media, I come there. Mama yanko enim egigim. Weja na uja kwa ana because edibraba.
Amina, I am coming. I get you ebony. Maybe wama wati. Amina is running. Amina, why you running? Me chiwa mam tuba. Osi tuba say. Amina ji utu say. Eh, me si utu. Amina utu. Amina utu. Amina utu.
My lord, it's me. Sorry, my lord, it's I. It's I, Lawyer Kutajmi. Please, my lord, can you give me a time I explaining things to you? The case is old case. It's 1978, 28th century, the case. But it's not now the case. Thank you, my lord. It's me. Sorry, my lord, it's I. It's I, Lawyer Kutajmi. Please, my lord, can you give me a time I explaining things to you? The case is old case. It's 1978, 28th century, the case. But it's not now the case. Thank you, my lord. Yes, please, my lord.
I say a word COVID-19 pandemic. I say about damn near Ghana. I'm telling you. I said the day na your war COVID pandemic pa. Former health minister no sa akwana jima menu ko sa poison by near the war no e fit one nyina e bodam just say I see nyina enim nyansa bi yet Ghana na kwase asabo ko a just say otina wa no busa say what is happening?
Your friend is saying
hand sanitizer.
Why na kaza no? Ati muda. What's it then? What's it then?
Hand sanitizer.
Hey.
Hand sanitizer.
Hey, your friend is saying. Your friend is saying
hand sanitizer.
Why na kaza no? Ati muda. What's it then? What's it then?
Hand sanitizer.
Hey.
Hand sanitizer.
Hey, your friend is saying.
Yes, it is on time home. A COVID pandemic no. Ami nyina I say ejimi. Enti yes bibia be see tinu ani aka. Enti I sometimes been blame mo. So what is a go for it TV here? Please let me land that. A COVID-19 vaccine no. Your boy a wrong one no. Sir, Arab for the bread no. Boy negative. The ya junior negative. Correct. I see you're correct. All right. Now, there are a few things I want to talk about before we do the gigim. Now, after the hand sanitizer issue, no, I want to talk about this. A year mo kaise meka assembly wa some time back efa afenyo marking. Any afenyo marking koji obi yire. Okoji obi yire no. Ena saa nipa na okoji ne yire no. Na opese at the end of the day osaji nipa ne maka ho edema eye nipa no ex-wife no mo kaise case no. Nipa no afenyo marking girlfriend na sebi okoji ni free obi ho no. Ni nua be ma yefre JJ. Eyi ni kote eto eye ni nua ba ne ma ne num no mokai ma menke kansem no raw na mo how serious the issue is. Do you remember the pedophile case na mekano hano? Do you know said that case is still in court? Mokai say that was the same case afenyo marking efre sa girl na or dating na okofre girl no ex-husband threaten wo phone so indirectly. Do you remember? That was the same case afenyo marking a smart girl be on a law firm where a friend Deborah. Or the two thugs become also say national security for omo call in Kwarani school ho. Almost ako frustrate omo frustrate school no. Ekas omo ko chin Kwarana area Kwarano police for free sa asem no at the end of the day. Ya chase two people almost national security for the omo call East Legon police. Ghana ope bibia omo ya corrupt power Ghana East Legon police station. Sa ope Ghana bibia e bribe. Baby omo ya corrupt pa wo Ghana police station omo ya corrupta. Uyi treya East Legon police station kan. The most corrupt police station in Ghana. East Legon police station, one of the worst police stations. And I think authorities should pay attention to that police station. Sa police station no, you bet match a medra ade bet you know. East Legon police station. It's one of the worst police stations in Ghana. I know what I'm telling you. Those two gentlemen, almost say, Omni Deborah. Sa Deborah ni ye up for your marking subordinate, or ye juma wa up for your marking law firm. Emma sa lady no, I need to get you the picture. Me person me kai na me can see me chira one day. Na me uma uti say the nonsense happening in Ghana, You go to my car some natural. Also the debia no text me. You go to my car say be natural. Also debia o ka say asem no. We go to him that. Bembe disturbing where I go to. Me chira o ma die bi. You go to there ono asma na edi nkomo dada o ho anu akofa ba. Let me show you this the pictures of the two guys in the NEA. And Deborah no, I showed you the picture of Deborah. In fact, Deborah later I mean the full picture. This is Deborah. Nope. In fact, Deborah no so picture wa. I want to show you na makwe ni na macho the AC. I want to be unsa Ghana na mutim na ekurufon ba akopa under Ekufuado. I'm telling you. Enkwasiade ekoso Ghana no ye nya abotra ho. Now, Deborah no afenyo make smart Deborah we e ma ne ko enkwara na eye ono ne girlfriend na obi yire na wakwagire no. Ni nua be ma e friend JJ yi ne be ma to enkwara ne num na enkwara ne be ka kire omo papa no. These were the two guys afenyo make small omo so omo ko school omo ne Deborah nko na omo ko wi enkwara ne bra. Do you remember these two guys? These two guys were arrested and taken to East Legon police station. Me wo audio me bochire the conversation that happened at East Legon police station time omo de sankofo we call ho ya arrest omo. These two people ever seen the yehu omo biem. The East Legon police station let these people run. Omo ja omo so omo nko. The same East Legon police station Deborah na afenyoma ken suma na ofri afenyoma ken law firm no onie. This was the lady or those two thugs eko East Legon police station say enko enkwara na afenyoma ken girlfriend no enua be ma JJ ede ne kwoti to nkwara na num no 2 years 3-year girls no. This lady a friend Deborah no say oba edi sankofo ni mienu enim say omo ko ho akwache nkwara na koma afenyoma ken. You remember? Now, Betrawa DB. Now, sa lady way, yes, I did we no, ena Afenyoman King girlfriend and the ex-husband. Ono na nkwara no ne ma. Extra letter come the General Legal Counsel, Chief Justice, Osono Maame Tokonu Eda no. Say the conduct of Afenyoman King and Deborah, the conduct no is against the ethics of law practice in Ghana. Afenyoman King has a law firm. Deborah Juma Afenyoman King law firm. So the gentleman was saying to the General Legal Counselor, Chief Justice Dano say, Afenyoman King and this Deborah, they need to be barred from practicing law in Ghana. They were supposed to be disbarred. Now, Mokai said, "Me the letter be chere mo ha, mo be ya mama ko my archives because me pese we be ka say me cast ma to be so. Emma at the end of the day no, the General Legal Counsel e ka chere Deborah Asabre say oh boni a we di no ofri Afenyo law firm no, Deborah no should just apologize. After Deborah leading criminals thugs to go kidnap somebody's kids who had gone through trauma. Deborah na oya lawyer no Afenyoman King ye frɛ Afenyoman King any Deborah ewo hefa ewo General Legal Counsel Afenyoman King ko hoko bu nkotodwe eka Chief Justice say oh on fa asem ne nche Afenyoman King the minority leader now in parliament. Now Deborah we ye didn't call General Legal Counsel efa asem no no. This was the letter General Legal Counsel eka se Afenyoman King Deborah na Oyejuma Afenyoman King law firm and Tromra as an apology na asem fa na asem nko abra Deborah Afenyoman King minority leader oma go against the rules and regulations of Ghana law obi all practice mra. This was the flimsy dirty letter abayiwa na troye Deborah Asabre Ameyaw Esquire barrister / solicitor Superior Court of Ghana. The date is 9th December 2023 and as we see it. Me men ka se mi wa ha e ma won ka se ma ka se ma to bi so that is not my thing. Me kai bibia mesa kai o na me the fact na kire wo na won say me mentan obi Afenyoman King or a diabolic person anything there Chief Justice eso so do so no or a criminal Afenyoman King. That minority leader is a dirty guy. Oko Benin edro kwaji ne say ono amanfo yire e na oni omonda na sebio sa atumi na ekuta na engina na aso. Enti ono in his life nkofo yire ko wini ba hokọ he ko efutu senya ho. Obi yire no sini so ono ne life ano no. And the drone catcher say the moment a bear public no on ho that is what he does. Now you so onimedro chen obi it okasa by heart. Intend so a minority leader also on tiasie kwasia. This is the letter the lady wrote after the lady leading kidnappers to a school. Munkobusa Professor Yanka, he knows about this. This incident that happened. The school now is here, no, and Koran school no called Professor Yanka. He knows, he came to meet the issue. Professor Yanka knows about this matter. Time kidnappers no eba omoba afenyo en Koran school se omoba be wi akran de akọ Professor Yanka mo no mugina on assembly see mo no mo free police mumbusa Professor Yanka. This is the letter the lady wrote. Letter of apology. I am writing to formally apologize for the incident that occurred at your ward school on June 24, 2022, following the distress call made to me by my clients. That lady will you have Afenyoman King law firm or than who you end up a parliament taba. Ghana. I understand that my presence caused some concern and I deeply regret any inconvenience or discomfort this may have caused. I am committed to ensuring that such incidents do not occur in the future. Once again, I extend my sincere apologies for any disruption caused. Thank you for your time and consideration. Yours faithfully, Deborah Asabre Ameyaw Esquire. Deborah Asabre Ameyaw Esquire. Oye juo Afenyoman King law firm. Afenyoman King esuma to lead kidnappers to go to Enkwara Omedi 3 years ono Afenyoman King ne girlfriend oye obi ex-wife ne mamienu ne girlfriend nua bema JJ de ne kwate hyehyɛ Enkwara de num. I played a video here na Enkwara no e ka kire omo papa de JJ e de ye omo Afenyoman King yire no ni nua bema.
Dr. Blum, listen something.
I'll say something.
No, Dr. Lou was saying something. Oral.
Yes. Daddy, what's these?
I think they're key holders. Sorry, you said the last two things that Uncle JJ did. I'm listening.
He put wee in my mouth, and I go and wash my mouth 22. And he put his vagina on my mouth.
He put his what?
His penis in my mouth, and I go and wash my mouth again.
And where was Mommy when it happened?
Mommy said it one more time. Uncle Gigi didn't do it. And Daddy, Uncle Gigi is Mommy's brother. That's why she's believing.
I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry these things happened.
And he said that I'm stupid and he threw me on the floor. And then I scratched myself so badly it was a bit deep.
I'm sorry.
And the last thing is that he kept on pushing me on the wall, hitting me on the wall like that. My stomach was hurting and I felt so sick.
Okay. I'm really sorry he did all these things to you. It will never happen again.
Okay. Daddy. He also put a rubber in my mouth and that rubber that was from the dustbin. And he let me eat something that was from the dustbin. And then he put a paper on the floor. I almost slipped and broke my knee.
I'm really sorry about this.
Yeah, but Daddy, we do deserve a punishment for it today.
No, don't worry. We'll take care of it.
But I know...
This is a first-hand explanation from Nkorano. The Afenyo marking girlfriend JJ. Eye Afenyo marking girlfriend Ninua Bema Eddie ye onwa Ninua Bama. All because Obane ni Afenyo marking trim plan also on waribiem. And Afenyo marking episode or tata Bema no. Bema ne de asam call court. In fact, let me make some correction here. Deborah no Onye, let me put her picture up. They now Omoko school was say Omoko Ako Ria and Korano with those kidnappers. No, Professor Namekan and your Professor Yanka, Professor Akosa. Professor Akosa. Professor Yanka, I am very, very sorry. It wasn't you. Professor Akosa, the school, and as I will see, you can ask him. This lady, Deborah, he led the kidnappers. It went here in Korano voice. Nani Papa Busam said, didn't see, I'm saying, Uncle JJ put his penis in our mouth. These are 2-3-year-old kids. The trauma they went through. The gentleman was just fighting for his kids. Say he wants to take care of his kids. He wants his kids with him. Say Nkorano come ameno wa Afenyo marking girl no wa na Afenyo marking man no ex-wife no ni nua bema JJ ne Nkorano da wa no de ne kwate akwese Nkorano num. Afenyo marking at the end of the day in some way nyina course no onya the audacity to call the gentleman to threaten him mildly. Yakasa mildly, Afenyo marking knew what he was doing, but intentionally he made it sound to say he is just calling, he's just having a friendly conversation. As someone quarter, you don't have the right to even talk to somebody's client. But because Afenyo marking on the side of Deborah way, and Afenyo marking thinking say on the day he can finish or destroy anybody, no power koni trim. So Afenyo marking went ahead to pick a phone to call the gentleman. A lawyer who assemble court, Obino court no, what Jaini pan lawyer no Abe Freddy pan directly and indirectly threatening him, say, you know what, you are a young man and that you have to stop this and I can do whatever. No, and this is the minority leader in parliament, Afenyo marking. May can be so. This is what Afenyo did.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
By Jehovah's grace, I'm doing very well, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
This is Afenyo marking.
Okay. Yes, I missed your call this morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I called you, huh? How old are you?
Sorry?
How old are you?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
I said, how old are you? What's your age?
Sorry, sir, I want to understand why.
Okay, I'm your ex-wife's lawyer regarding the custody of your kids. Okay. And I sent my junior lawyer, Deborah. Mm-hmm. You remember the drama in the school on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that ended at the police station, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm saying, how old are you? There's something I want to tell you. That's why I'm asking you. I'm talking to you as a gentleman, as a brother. What's your age now?
I find it difficult to answer this question.
No problem. If you won't answer, let me tell you something. I'm a family man myself, okay?
Sorry, come again?
I'm saying I'm a family man myself.
Okay.
And I'm talking to you as a brother.
Okay.
I don't want to pull the law. Okay? It will be waste of energy. But I want us to find a way of resolving matters, okay?
Okay.
You have put a woman to bed. Me, I believe in metaphysics. And woman getting yeah. Initially, and dream. That's why I ask you of your age. We may be carried away by our ego and our pride. What I've seen in life, I don't like to confront issues. I think that there's always a somber way of resolving matters. Because at the end of the day, the effect on our lives, we don't see where it is coming from. If there are mistakes we made in life, maybe we think we have some little money, we can pay our way out, we can frustrate people, hurt people, but in the end, it ends up destroying us. So, I'm talking to you as a brother, not as a lawyer to your ex-wife. So, I'm done with talking to you as a brother. Now, I'm talking to you as a lawyer.
Sorry. You go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Did you follow? I said that my first statement to you was talking to you as a brother and a family man. Now I'm going to talk to you as a lawyer. Okay? So, talking to you as a lawyer, here as much as possible, maybe I could get your lawyer's number so that we respect the court order with the issue of she having access, you having access, so that both of you, you've lived together before, you've had husband and wife relationship. This is the time for both of you to torture each other and then make sure that the kids get the best out of it. Okay? So it's vacation. Whether there's extra classes or not, extra classes is not regular school.
So this is Afenyo Makin. Case wo court o. Ono no obi yire na wakofa no no. And ono atima friend nipa ne ka and say yes, your ex-wife. Mena me dino. Na wo mba na sebio ex-wife ni abema ede ne court hihye omo numu no. Mena me frɛ wa threaten. How old are you? Kwasia. You Afenyo Makin, such an irresponsible dirty riffraff. Indirectly, some kind of intimidation, some indirect intimidation. How old are you? What do you do? Do you know me? And you see, Sankwasia didn't know Jina Parliament, our apartment will GIG. I will show you videos of Afenyo Makin and Kwasia. Go to GIG. Our apartment be Afenyo Makin. As a gentleman for apartment, where you would say Afenyo Makin, won't be yet. He has an apartment close to GIG. Afenyo Makin. I've been surveying him so many. Afenyo Makin, I can bring him down today. Last month, I got to join you. Kevin Taylor says something, and speaker is following Kevin Taylor. Who Afenyo Makin? Now let's go to the issue itself. And how can this matter go to GLC and GLC will say Afenyo Makin should work? In any serious country, Afenyo Makin doesn't have to be a lawyer in Ghana again. Because here, what we got TV is no the speaker Alban Bag Benatem. Now, man for so. Are we mad? What credibility and akwa we were such a dirty person? Now, I'm sure there. Now, akwa we eden ko nkora we court trauma ni nyina mu no. Ya man nkora ne ko hu psychologist, obo ko hu eye doctors a obo betumi assess nkora no e ma doctors no nyina actual report say yes. JJ oye Afenyo Makin ne girlfriend a eye Berma no ex-wife no or the Berma sheshe nkora ne num. And that action is to be taken. Case now could court. Do you know what has happened? Mama sure the AC. The AC is here now case we want to say. Judge your friend no. And you know the funny thing? Case no is Afenyo Makin constituency around Swedru. Now do you know Swedru District Court? Asemna kopie court. Now, so interestingly, Judge not here Asemna so no. We make a pronouncement to be. Now, Judge in a friend Jonathan Desmond Nunu will try everything possible to go to the High Court upon all the gymnastics and affiliating himself with politicians and making sure taking favors and all that, you know, or than what district court was withdraw. Now, muntie the judgment from a court. Mo mema, moya wofo mo hweme. Say afi nyoma ki nipa e wo se ma ne tena Ghana. And a judge we ye nipa e wo se Ghana ma ne tena court. This is how our court is today. In Kwasiadi, ye kunipa for no reason. They are sending people to jail for no reason. Or because people are not paying, or because they are not getting money. If you pay the highest bidder and in the Ghana court, no case ne come out. And it's in there, a whole attorney general, 8 minutes Supreme Court judge, 8 minutes them, a gather issue say, Obi enka atofortion. Atoforson, enshe baby, ni enjelino, na enye sa 3940 attorney general ne de, kwasiasam. And the Chief Justice or the Supreme Court, I say or the Supreme Court or the Tonkwang Oba usika na chere kwankwang obenya into atno or sono maame ofu bi aba Supreme Court and matam case amana kokko na we wini. That is the nonsense we are facing in Ghana today. The judiciary has collapsed under Tokonu. Now maame chiro case ni kopie district court e was withdraw. Me dwam case ni go pie Supreme District Court no swedro. The judge now take case no so no Jonathan Desmond Nunu. I'll get you his picture. What dismiss the case no. Ni nyina ne say ni reason ne say I was saying kan kwara no mo di 3-4 years no or sanke di o mo betina court no mo testify. Enkwara na obi de ne kwati atutu obanim na sa nipa no krampo no eni sanka jeje no ya ala no krampo mane kofie no the judge near friend Desmond Jonathan Desmond Nunu no watena court say wa dismiss case no and akwara no pedophile no o repu nkwara na asem no a oye ni nyina no akwara no fa no hundi adentra. The judge's reason is that eye I was saying ka enkwara na ye say obi ade edifile omo no enkwara na obi ne court ahye obodim no judge ne sanka o say ye de enkwara ne betena court na enkwara ne testify because this judge is a friend to Afenyomakin. For some reason we'll try everything to delete his picture, but we will get his picture for you. And as I speak, judge ne say what dismiss the case no dismiss no all because enkwara na nka o say do mu wura de ye de o mu wura courtroom betena akonwam na ono toto o ma no ansana wagya tum say enkwara no JJ na wa admit because me the document kirem ha JJ admit e police cells CID document say oh yeah no judge ni say no ohia san kwara mienu no sa 3-year 4-year-old kids no in his courtroom. Now do you know the shocking part of the whole thing? Yet the police hospital's doctor omo na assembly see no omo assessing kwara no omo no chiro first report na police for the can court and a psychologist. These are two professionals. The two of them wrote a report and then in seminar ema akwara ne papa de assembly court no sa psychologist and the police hospital doctor na omo mienu chiro report because they examined the kids no sa nipa mienu nyina court testify the judge is on tiasie still. The police hospital doctor came to court to testify. The psychologist came to court to testify. Judge Jonathan Desmond Nunu say no. He does not believe it. He wants the two kids. Now, let me read the psychologist when he was in court. His statement. These judges, they see 1982, no, majority of them deserve that. Not all judges are bad, but there are some bad nuts in Ghana. They are not supposed to sit in any courtroom. Yeah? This document you are seeing, in the court, when the psychologist mounted the box. The psychologist don't assessing Korano. Psychologist and the doctor mounted box ever testify. Judge said no. Because after your mark can catch and say girl na ni nua repu nkwara no the girlfriend. Into this judge said no matter what yankofa nkwara mienu ne mbra. This is the testimony of the psychologists. Omokotna court adakem eka kire judge and say, Mr. Judge, I assess this case. This is true. Mami reading chro. Mami enlarge na namuni mi ready. Na kwasi bi ankoka say Kevin Taylor kasama shobi. The Circuit Court Aguna Swedro AD 2023. The Republic versus Jahire Okampa Bote. Witness statement of Mrs. We have at least covered some names because they are professionals. We don't want to put their names out there. Into way a court document, they see or court. That's why we have basically covered some of the names for privacy's sake and to protect some professionals. Take the time to go to court to testify. Now, court the CNA. My name is blah 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 says as follows: that I am a clinical child psychologist. That is my profession. Sorry, that is my professional opinion as the psychologist responsible for the care of blah 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 and blah 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 and no. That in their best interest they do not appear in person to testify before the court. Psychologists in the kind of court judge and say inquiry psychologically they are not supposed to appear in court. I am the professional who assessed them. And I am swearing an oath to tell you that this is what I found and it's documented. Inti psychologists and the doctor they catch the judge and they say it is not right psychologically. It is not good for these kids at their age to sit in a box facing you, the judge and the public, in the courtroom to go through the ordeal these kids went through. Psychologists they catch the judge Jonathan Desmond Nunu. Not yakunyum no wotie. Afenyoman kiditu yanaka. Now, that I have attached a letter to the court explaining my professional opinion, seeking the best interest of blah, 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 blah. That I issued a confidential summary report after I conducted sessions with blah, blah, blah. Attached is the confidential summary report, which I will tender in as evidence. Date, Aguna Swedro, this 20th day of September 2023. And you can see statement of truth. I, blah, 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 hereby states that the content of this witness statement are true to the best of my knowledge and belief. It has been signed, the Registrar, Circuit Court, Aguna Swedru. After all this, the judge told a year case, the judge ruling in say, or sister or dismiss the case. No, I didn't try. Because you have found Kwarano Amber Court. This is a madman. Eya den ye tena kuromu ma san kwasi asem we esi. Omu dov zunene sa anyamanyama na wen. In Ghana court, no, all that you need to know is you have to be a friend to a politician, you have to have money, you need to be a corrupt person, you need to have some dirty criminal record. You walk free. Innocent people are going through hell under Tokonu, under this government. This is my problem. These kids are less than 10 years old. They want the kids to sit in court and testify. Say, Obi in the court, and the whole judge who says he has a family. All because after your marking girlfriend in Nuya, after your marking Obi Gira Wako General, and the girlfriend now Wako General, so I girl no fan no, Ninya Bema JJ, and the year day, or didn't Bema Shem Kwaranum. It's all because after your market so or your MPT. The case should go in his favor and in the favor of his girlfriend. Ya bodam. Asema make a betuma to Obia or Ghana. I have 2 daughters. Wa Ghana wa baba. A betuma to don't say MPP and this are serious stuff. These are serious stuff that can happen. And you see, these kind of things, embolden and man the to me say, where dear, me was can't quantumate to my yeah. And this is what we talk about. Some minority leader Afenyomakin, that is what he does. In the end, one say, we a Christoni ba wa Afenyomakin constituency. We a papa, we a mame, say my sorry ko to abama Afenyomakin. Where Jimmy? What bodam? Now Christo now was some or principles in the saying, Muslim now we or principles in the saying, because the obesha ayeno and no benya wakutia obi di bibe duba. Because we are encouraging people like Afenyoma Kemo and the likes of JJ to go on, keep on doing what they are doing. Into Nyankopon his own wisdom, come and obetia oka. Into also obano one day utwanes obano ko school eye na nkampurugu owo school tema owo school kumase no obia fa no na de na obeye uwo sika a wode court na obetuma ko hu judge na manisika obi de bedi. Afenyoma King is not supposed to go close to power. This judge Jonathan Desmond Nunu made in the picture beba by the end of the week. I'll pull his picture, I'll pull his family picture and I'll let the world know the kind of man he is. Me say Judge Jonathan Desmond Nunu our Swedru District Court made in the picture beba made in a yere a picture beba made in a ma a picture the kind of man he is. And you see, the Chief Justice does not care about these things because it goes in the favor of the darling boy Afenyoma Kena or yeah, ne papa ye when run fear man. So right now, the Chief Justice of Ghana is a slave to the minority leader. Our Chief Justice today has been so corrupt to the point she's a slave to the minority leader Afenyoma King. So now Afenyoma King is using our Chief Justice to say Ntomago or using it to say Ntomago our Yamusukrum Jantra base or the Chichu form. All in the name say Afenyoma King akwe Chief Justice Papa Yamano. And today our Chief Justice is a slave to a dirty politician. How can a whole Chief Justice become a slave to a dirty politician? That is why we are having Jonathan Desmond Nunu going by the rules of Afenyoma King. My team, they are trying to get me the picture of the judge. They are trying to get me the picture of the judge, Neire. They are working on it now. They are trying to get me the picture of JJ. I will show all on this platform. Yeah, for some reason, those boys no more national security Jonas and Samono. One thing they have done in Ghana, and they say judges or more Ghana majority now are more very sketchy record. No, they have cleaned the judges pictures on the system. In the system, you cannot find judges in Ghana their pictures, especially the corrupt ones. And something deliberately they have done. Ghana nkwane ekura obekoso a ope judge picture unya. Because majority of our judges, they are intertwined in something. What Jonas and Samo one osafuma fonmano, because they have all these judges working for Kufuado, no, what they have done, they say they have created a platform. All these judges, they have cleaned their pictures from the system on Facebook, on even when you go to the Ghana bar pictures, you will not find those people, their pictures. They have taken them out of the picture. Over Ghana, I say judges, without due respect, I say Ghana judges only a poison. Like the United States of America, the whole world, the most powerful country on earth. Judge be able to picture be Ghana, over Ghana, open judge picture on Sanka. I say, without due respect, I say judges, drug lords. We are treating judges like drug lords. We are treating judges like some cartel members. We cannot even find pictures of judges. Why should we live in a country like that? Why can't we even know our judges? Because majority of our judges, they have been intertwined in political things. They are now hiding from we the people. But I am sending this beautiful message to Judge Jonathan Desmond Nunu. I will get your picture. I will get your wife's picture. I will get the pictures of your kids. I will let the world know you are the judge who is saying, 7-year-old kids, 6-year-old kids who have been molested should come and sit in your courtroom and testify. You. All right. Okay, this is done. It's exactly 6:10. That is 10:10 in Ghana. Mr. P, guys, are you still with me? Let's move on. A lot of things and they can watch them. Now, this is a story I want everyone to look at. And it's very interesting. What kind of story now? Andra, maybe a story buaha. The United States of America. Mahun's will be on Facebook. Kevin Taylor, mind your words. The China and Russia are superpowers than US. Me America, I'm a team. Say America is the biggest country, the superpower in this world. Opa koka with the obo dam. Kevin, mind your language. USA, Russia, and China. Me say. Me a Yankee na mete. Yankee is the most powerful country on earth. Baby, I want to know so pack out there. Adehin, ofui. Now, this man, he calls himself Vladimir Enchidanso. These are the people that are Ghana bedru bibi yedu no. You know why? They make you people think say what they have learned. This is the same man a committee or a commission. A soldier took a bow and shot a civilian on the back. Mokai. Time Ashanti regional minister and Nimse Kuku Emma instructions say Yanko bo Ghana fotuo ewe ejra. This is the same fool who was on the committee or the commission. At the end of the day, they cleared the murderers. And I say murderers because the police and the military men of civilians who were unarmed, who were running away. This man, Vladimir Chidanso, sat on the committee or the commission to say, those people were not guilty. This is a murderer. But these people, every time they create an impression, say, they are some top security couples. They know nothing. I'm telling you. If we decide to dig this man, you will know, say, this man is a low level, a security expert. He knows nothing. But Jimmy, we sit in this country, people like these, we use titles, and Eddie Eheli Omude make it 11. Now, Andra, United States of America, released this statement, Ebre Ghana. Ekachere say, Obia onpe Ghana democracy ye no onhwe hu ye na yamma obia mpiem free Ghana. Wa waba utirimu po se kebi ma minkebi ewo Ghana ema ye nyina ye nya bebi tena no wa adwene se aba ye betu obese Ghana dia. US na almost embassy wo Ghana no almost nkofo wo Ghana no almost say ma obia visa opie because I was say nyina ye bo kebi ma minkebi hu den bra na Ghana's democracy should stay. E na efe se oman biti baby. Now, Sebio, we all know they are better off when it comes to security, when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to military, when it comes to everything that has got to do with protecting a nation. Offer a friendly advice, say, citizenry, people with power are supposed to protect our democracy. DNF say, Yenino ebe commend this say, United States of America, every single day we come to you for money. Our energy, we come to you. Our agriculture, we come to you. Our employment, every single money, we come to you. So for you to advise us to make sure, say, we protect our democracy, this should be one of the best things. Our only gesture to this should be applause and showing appreciation. Because here we say, or a security couple. Or say, how can the US determine how Ghana's democracy is formulated? With Jimmy, the US letter did not determine how our democracy should be formulated. This is a fool. Sometimes these people, and you see, they have capitalized on your timidity and your ignorance. And the titles and they are maneuvering through political parties and regimes and using some fake idea. I am an expert in this. I am an expert in this. Oh, I have learned this. When we decide to dig this guy, you could see Uber who said, or a low class security person, Onim Bibia by Jimmy. How can any security person who is a Ghanaian? Why should anybody who thinks about the democracy of this nation have an issue with the statement from the United States State Department? Why should anybody who wants to protect democracy have an issue? Because brofona meka ye no yen nyina yakɔ school da we onim nyansa nkyɛn me onko school papa bia nkyɛn Ghana ni yen nyina read this statement no the United States was clear that they are protecting our democracy. They have an interest in our democracy because they have an embassy in Ghana, and at the end of the day they support Ghana than any country on this planet. Until they have the right to tell your people, say, if there are people in the country who are thinking of destroying that democracy that we Ghanaians are enjoying, and they are also enjoying because they have their citizens in Ghana, what have they done for this fool to say, how can the US determine how Ghana's democracy is formulated? The US was not determining our democracy, how it's formulated. The US was giving us a friendly advice to protect our democracy. Kwasiafo wait to Ghana. In every nonsense they want to speak. In every foolish thing they want to speak and be relevant. This guy has been used by politicians every single day. This illiterate, graduate, these political insects, they survive on our ignorance. They walk in the corridors of power pretending as if, say, what they have read, nobody has read it. Me say, yantia. And a brother champo beka chira mo say, US Army, na okan US Army intelligence ho. Yakori shemu no obu petro. Because yeti Ghana no yembusan sem. Yeti Ghana no we allow people to go out there and they will come and tell us say they are big people and we accept them. Yenti na sa foolish boy kwasia boy and hu fin Ibad Ibrahim. Yenti krom ha ena UN eka say Charlotte say enko den Afghanistan enko conducting elections. Ibad Ibrahim ne boxers onim se enimu kra from echire no. Ibad Ibrahim onim so your ba na so e bema. Ohu oba kura onim say oba o so your bema o. Kwasi aboy we ya ne hu fi we ya ono ontumi hwe ne hu school no came to sit on joy to come and tell Ghana for say ono ye security expert kwasi away. And so funny enough, so many media houses put this fool on TV to discuss security. Ne korona mutim na e koraba na. E korona mutim no e koraba. The statement from the United States of America Department of Bayano, it is one of the statements with all due respect, ever protect a democracy in these elections. Because you see, a corona etimuno, a man for be a margin say idea being free or more, we have to make sure say Oma say bibia. Mr. S, what do you have? Yes, thank you, Mr. S. This group of people, they are stupid. Yeah? This is the same security couple. Vladimir Echidanso. Na me mbu emu ayu rade nyankopon. Me adia me hu asase we so no. Akwa we I will never call him security expert. Me Ghana for pa mu jabu hu Jimmy fo biam so hey this guy. Let me take him off. Akwa we. Time Russia Ukraine and talk about this is what he said. Or say Enkidanso, I will never blame Russia for attacking Ukraine. This fool. And these are the people telling you, say, they are security couples. Security papa bang or a security expert. Vladimir Enkidanso, you know, on your refresher course, bia, or go baby, on an Amgana or no jot. And a media houses in Ejiminti. Anytime there was some cano near your book. Oh, Vladimir Freno. And in Kwasiafo without any job, no, they sit at home and all that is happening is that they will call them. Oh, Vladimir, you ever say no kaso? Now what to Ghana can Kwasiasem. He will never blame Russia for attacking Ukraine. Now, unim statement to make here. Mamin can't show. Wait, or you're foolish anti-American. Kwasia de Moscow or Ghana America for fan to fa. Eduane obedi wa Ghana, United States government, omo fund the fa. Me say, atade o hye no Ghana, the US government to fund the fa. When was the last time you heard say Ghana government has gotten a credit from Russia? I don't have a problem with Russia, but what I want to tell you is say the United States has every right to talk about our democracy. Vladimir Echidanso, Tiedino, Russia din kwasia. Na jini so a Russian, odu Russia, o many agunuso. They will see him as a black pig. They will treat him like a pig in Russia. Kwasia, Ghana niya kwa friend Vladimir Echidanso, he is anti-USA. Until every single time he gets the opportunity to speak on issues, no, a creative BB, this is what he said. Let me read it to you. Okay? Listen to his statement. Now he said, "We are a security expert." And this guy, This is what he said. I would never stand anywhere and blame Russia for attacking Ukraine. That's because America would have done it. The Pope, if he were the president of Russia, would have done it. What the Americans are doing is skewing the public mind and public opinions for nothing. The Americans would have done it. Wait. No international media will put such a twerp on their TV. What was his? And someone can initiate. There is no security about what he says. He just saying things because he has taken an entrenched position. And when people are making honest statement on TSC, why is this statement coming from America? If this statement had come from Russia, Ghana neighbor friend Vladimir, no, come back and say yes. Go into the history of Ghana. Go into the history of Ghana. Go and see the contribution of Russia to Ghana. Zilch. Wo Vladimir Enchida so ko US embassy say or per visa ko US and you bounce no and no no. Or ko US embassy say or per visa ko Yankee and a US embassy for say dabi. Yaro to say ye ma won ko eye Yankee bia. O documents in nature say we a fake eye so called security expert. And no no. Ya bounce boga visa. Me see Vladimir Enchida so ko US embassy. Say or per visa ako Yankee or baby ame word and also penny visa because you look sketchy. Your documentations, the inconsistencies in nature, so you're crum for. And a US for manenko. And no no. You're bouncing boga visa into on TSC or T America and bufu. This guy, he was America for man in America. We got the bounce visa ne ya Reggie Rockstone. Your bounce visa ne ya Vladimir Chidanso. The problem, you know, into America for crime, my advice, protect democracy. Now, no jot to jot, also on TSC. How Eden you allow this to happen in Ghana? Ya bounce visa and Tiena Yunku. USA, ya. Aye, ya bounce visa ne ya. Aye. Ya was suffer ma for any amount for the visa home so connection number so one just say akwa we visa ba kwa we nya and the American there. So America be save Ghana crowd on penny. One who we so pro. The United States of America thinks about Ghana. I can say here, the US is not a perfect country, but the US have shown goodwill when it comes to Ghana. Ain't nowhere in this world and the Caribbean is perfect, but at least what should the Nipana Yama obeying? No, I say, where do I didn't Papa Day? Why am Papa Da? Have these people helped me before? What have they done in my life? That is the things you look at. Nobody has said the United States is a perfect country. No, they have their flaws. But consider other countries and the contribution of the United States to Ghana. Now, Kwasiati say, Ghana, what's it? Atadi Abeshakwe for US. Now, Kwani Ama visa keka ubufu. Into democracy, a person protecting a selfish, bushy faced man like you want to come and do what? Throw trash in the system. Russia for no Russia, no. When was the last time Russia contributing anything to Ghana meaningful? Oh, bottom. Now, Mamingi Jum. Oh, story a very interesting story. About so this anti in Kofi. Oh, bottom. Vladimir. We are crom for ya bounce this anti-Ghana and shit. Muhinim. Thank you, team. Now, sorry, we una FFF. Won, I make a big chemo. The Ghana government, Ekufuado Abawe, anybody me abawe, omwe Jimmy Bruta. Vladimir Enchidanso. Eurade Jankopon. Kwasi adimbi adana so Vladimir Enchidanso. Ay Vlad, ye Jimmy o. Oni identity mpo. Vladimir Enchidanso. All right. Now, story we on. Oh, si be a caption it here no. Me we na me read this story na cho na ma chiro be bia Achilles heel no wo. So before I say Achilles heel na eye de ekuro no na ma chiro be bia ekuro na ekunipa no wo. Be bia eye de eye akodi wuo no wo. One story with a very interesting story, right? And internet debiano story now can you take your time, read the story well and understand. Ekufuado Abawe answer no free power December 7th. 39 days we are kind of Ba omiana na ojimi no ho and me say e ka bi omo burogu muso no ahwa de ohun. Say Ghana signs $260 million with World Bank to deal with energy sector inefficiencies. O di battery ma say Ghana and the World Bank e de omo sa shekra taase na sa sika no $260 million. Dia na omo de be ye energy no nyome bi a engine ye a enkoko ye engine na so no ye de betoto ne ye et say Dubik Mahama Kronfo ye build it up 25 million we sika no kono ama hole abeda ho no ye de sa sika ne kwhye ho Dubik Mahama enko jail ba so ko jail sa nyoma na omode den Dubik Mahama mkofa ECG fake meters bi ba na omo force ma mo na ende omo say it's the problem no. Yes, Ghana and World Bank assign in Kratabia. Yeah, kwaji yani dian omema $260 million. Now T. I mean can't show. Dear Ecos Ninano, Omon Kanchiremu, a Kabi and Kofu with it Tomosono. Now here's story now. My meaning Canberra story in the back. Data so. Messiah put the date. It's a yesterday's story. Now, this is the story. TNE. Ghana has secured a $260 million deal with the World Bank to address the 1.2 billion losses and inefficiencies plaguing its energy sector. Benotiaka say Ghana energy sector under Napo, under Dubik Mahama, onosubeye ECG boss no. Ghana energy minister, energy sector, and Napo Jatu wono. A car edaho $1.2 billion. Unim sikana me bono. Udu swame marketa. Oh. Ye dwiri hafa sa sika no Ghana sika enko ho ma menye ne simple ma wo articulator 24 feet no 1.2 billion no esa enum $100 bills 1.2 billion na ebeye $20 bills and I say $1 bill dia and ye che ebubu menhia na ye spread sika ni nyina gu ho ansa na wo hu sika na ye ka ho asem no e car na pomo abebo to $1.2 billion ewe energy sector and internet the udasumu. You see, 260 million bina World Bank is somebody maye akoso $1.2 billion ano. Onwe ka na pomo abatu. Now, I mean kind story ni baby nchiro. The initiative known as Energy Sector Recovery Program Energy Sector Recovery Program includes a $250 million credit for procuring 1 million electricity meters and 10 million grant for promoting clean cooking. Inti so steady sikana yakojina $260 million or $250 million a loan credit. Almost say $250 million credit for procuring 1 million electricity meters. Yeah, kwa kwaji loan or Bank of World Bank or $260 million. Sa $260 million no emu $250 million no a loan. Ya de koto meter aba. Inti mumusa Dubik Mahama mo. Ene na pomu se meter na omo di aba na omo chicha nsa meter na ko he. $250 million ya de koto meters. Ya de koto meters na ya de abeden ya de $250 million credit for procuring 1 million electricity meters and $10 million and no a grant. Yede kwa koto yede ba be clean cooking inti Peter Amewu stove ni bi. Peter Amewu we Jim Fokin. Jean Pierre Amewu oye Togo ni o. Ai ene watu to ma ba wabedi MP. Say ye Jimmy. O say ndeme me enfre Jean Pierre because ye frɛ Jean Pierre Amewu amanfo be so Togo ni inti enfre Peter Amewu abuofunu. Omo de 10 million ekoto cropot. Eno ye be nua aduane a nwusie mma. Ye frɛ no de ye frɛ no eye clean cooking inti ye de $10 million koto cropot abi nua aduane a nwusie ensɛn ewiem ene edam nwusie eno 10 million ene de akyeye. Na 250 million ye de kwakoto meters nkwa 1 million ekobo hwan dem. Inti mutuwo na omutuwo ye we die ekoye papa we die kobi share to we die kako share to na omuji loan. Omaji loan 1.3 trillion da ho. Omasa kwaji $250 million omo de be peso. me se nkofo we wie no no matete mu nyina moto obo be bie moto se Sudan fo gay fo to me se de omo be yemu enti me ka kire mo se mumbusa mo se adenti no mo force meter omo so because they wanted to create an impression to the World Bank say meter bie ni ho and it's na Dubik Mahama no obetena TV so odani PRO odani CEO odani director and also meter ni gumu so munji meter no by force because they wanted to create room and create the impression to the World Bank say meter bie ni ho afemo hu amase omo koji $250 million they are not going to procure any meter ye ka bibi kire mo amonte me se ekire we Jimmy na obeto ama edien we Jimmy na obeto ama den obeto ama MPP ekire we Jimmy yatia yekasa parliament through MPP into parliament is not active no they are behind you they are taking loans yes it's credit yekasa creditor a loan into ya the credit na ko she baby kwebi now oba se o say this partnership is in line with the World Bank's Program for Results PFORR initiative converging to enhance energy efficiency and operational effectiveness. Under the term of the agreement, the World Bank will facilitate a viable process for meter procurement. The Clean Cooking Initiative will see an initial 20% of financing provided directly. This project is designed to meet specific performance targets, including improving the transmission of energy generation, ensuring transparency in the cash water for mechanism, and drastically reducing revenue collection losses for the Electricity Company of Ghana. Into Dubik Mahamamo, na pomo be disika, ema another set abasa omo ko jilo ndi ababe replace sika na omo no. Now you get it. So everybody comes. MPP for number bar, the oba betu no we na de ko, o wie de kufo do yiwe fiwo. Ne de kwase aba akwa so abesho. No so akwa jilo ndi ado replace. Okwa na atamsa alone no de ko. That is how the NPP operates. Inti ade ameka chiro no, yakwaji loan of $260 million. Emu $250 million said koto meters. And emu $10 million year grant ye achaye ye koto co-port. Election day mu be co-port on be go system no Peter me win start here. And it will be kind of those times, you know, TV. So, also let's talk to an expert, Mr. Atefua. He's a criminologist, or the criminologist, right? Everyone's saying, I on an criminal number. I did you 2 days. You see, Atefua, or the head of NIA, somewhere Jimmy. Oh, let's talk to an expert, Mr. Atefua. Tamana Endis Wapano. He's a criminologist. He knows everything about crime. He knows about data detections. Adechi MBB power. You say Atefua is the boss of NIA. Somewhere, Jimmy. Let me land, please. We will continue. The time is up. Please, you are my brother. You are my. Nina no I see you. Obudi page my. How many page you ma Vladimir Johnson and Kwasa Sabu Munya Pabia? Now, my uncle, on say, I couldn't tell Pesho when and say, sometimes we say, now, sa story winning our system, I don't know, Oman FM, Omu Fino Mugo, audience or you know, owner of Oman FM now about them. Oman FM, Asoriano Passe, or Koshisha Storia, Obetiasie, now who say, Ghana no ye bu say no oje so omagimi na nka yede no mo Kennedy Japan obenya sika di wo Temaport one napo die entina Kennedy di napo echi eye energy sector sika owia ma Kennedy nya bi di wo to entina Kennedy odi napo echi ya se Kennedy odi da be da hu se Kennedy nko adi na ba omi echi o so odi ba omi echi da onye na danfo ne napo one napo de bokro no energy ministry and entina so ya no di napo echi kakra ya se Kennedy odwene mo ho mo bodam enti open news now. This is where the news is. And it's now so na ede na Kevin Taylor the oba. I say story ni nyina wo na etena ho fiti anopato nwumra. Ye ntehwe. Omugin sem wagimi. So omudim omadada nwache. Peace FM openyina jekum betena wa ebe kontonchi no obu. Ohun se wagimi. Ono ne yema nka MPP no et Ghana so na nka ahye Ghana. Emfa no ho. Oni akufo ado the same age enche. Kwame de Sefakan order MPA board so. It will come now, Ujimino, or no MPA share be $10,000 waje. Kwamina Dankan ne aloteje kosmo, omo acrophobia no. Kwamina a Kwamsivaka or Shamus and Cramain. Kweku Bawku MPP de see ne dan otimu ma no. Me kyerɛw Paul Adomochire ono ejuma oyesese Akufo na fa ejuma Ghana airport or your board chair. Ne salary bia aban ne tua no enti nka Paul Adomochire megina TV so na on kan je Akufo adu wia ho ka wajimi. Me say okọ ada they are not going Kojoy News. Evans Mensah na onam ho no. Evans Mensah, go and ask him how much money he has made from MPP. Momo boda na Ghana. Enti nanka Evans Mensah sorry anopa. Na abet na aka no kura na kyerɛw. Na ono deals na ya soma na ono na chiche sika no. Ono ebere na sika aba. Let's forget about this guy. Vladimir Chunanso is a madman. I don't want to go there. Let's forget about him. Now, my mention what the fofro. Country. My fellow country, we are doing education very well. So the country, Agwawi, not California, Wurum. Now, studies, and ochre. And yet, Ghana, no catch say, hey, educhum. Jai. Asantinia, what na bruche be university head. MPP, Yamibi Tuamoka. Country, near to Ghana. Professor Nano Pokwa Jimamo, ethnic in your school, ACE blocks, and making sure say encouraging better quality education. Progressively, yes, your school some universities, you upgrade your tertiary institutions. 2012, 13, 14, no catch so Ghana. You were a brand tribute to California, your friend Educhum, Najai, the oil of California there. And that's why you say, Messiah, there's a story they did about Educhum some time back. Messiah, go and find it for me. I check. They did some propaganda story be powerful Educhum those times. And I'm going to Ghana Web. I'm Ghana Web here and there. And I'm going to Ghana Web. Educhum. He is in the United States, he's in California. He is a world-known teacher. He knows education. Hey. And I'm going to radio. So, Educhum, there will be a school abroad. America, what now watch or come for Dananoa. Yeni go by Yada. You can't say for Gusua Yadanamwa. Yet it's a Ghana and a Yanum Elewonyo. Yenim Bibia, Quasia Fonguan radio. Yeni radio. Quasia Fonguan TV. Yeni TV. Abroad, Yanko Bida. Omo no mko abrochire beka kire e na nkofo beka kire ye se eye akobie friend Educhum oti abrochire California sata California what win California e wana yi mbre bi ocha me kwa me boy dwuma so wono ko Philadelphia ai Miami ocha me hafa ocha me kwa me madam funu no me ne twadwo ba ko release here still oyapoa o say we are the boys from Miami o say hey ocha me enye Miami Miami o say ende Philadelphia e say enye Philadelphia Philadelphia. Good evening. Now, and Educhum, Yatiti ya Educhum ba. Sani enim se Educhum tia brochire no na studies. Chasa ahwede for no Honduras. Eye Mexico. Eye you go El Salvador. Eye Panama. Enkofo no to wure mu a no nanam the train so a be pia America. Omo to amene mu a be pia ha. Educhum na kire mo a lion. Hey, Ghana, you give you. Educhum na kire me, it is she. It is he. It is not me who do it. It didn't he, didn't it come, didn't it do, didn't it go. It is a lion. Sana di Educhum. Nicaragua form do da hwidie mu abaro. Ono na kire o ba de California. Bolivia, Nicaragua, Estonia. They say ahwidie mu fo. Omo de trains no ba America. Omo do border no tonsuo papa no mo wurem. And the Educhum the what study school kitwe bi California and oteho. Let's get me something. And I say Educhum aba obeye education minister yeti kurom ha de na yebeka. You say abolishing double track system. Another double track. NDC don't know what they are talking about. NDC for say red, gold, green no. And the solution is that you build more schools, there will not be any crowded schools. People will get enough schools to attend and there will not be any traffic. That's all. Double track system, solving double track system is when you have enough school buildings. You solve double track. Because at the Kudientia double track, air cost say, Nipa Muko schools no doors schools in Ankasa. Inti schools be able to accommodate Nipa. It's simple. Edichum say on tiasie say NDC for kase omo pese omo abolish double track because omo imagine so omo besi more schools man kwara nko red gold green akwa we Jimmy. Now who read this story now Edichum asema o kanie on tiasie say NDC for be double track e free o bu tie the brofo Edichum onye nipa o free way country Minister of Education Yao Osei Edichum Dr. Sasha Ho Zango Fui Omoba Omo so nyina doctors Omo jimi hu bi da. Now Dr. Yao Osei Edichum has warned against the hasty abolition of double track system, cautioning that such a move could disrupt educational access and prevent thousands of students from enrolling in senior high school. Papa wejimi ana or say on TS NDC for say omo pese quickly omo yi the double track refuel na omo yes omo be yepe ebema nimpa bebre nya school nko double track dey cover by any say schools na mo beto we mo ensini nyina mo na mo sie se mama nipa bebre ko school nipa bebre mo ko school so omo nya baby na omo nya baby ntena nsua de NDC for say schools na mo jagu na mo nsua mo nsi no omo pese omo ba quick na mo be sini nyina na nkora ne nyina jai red gold green Edichum so on tiase Efrade Jacopo. When on your doctor on your saying Akoya be education minister be the end when see e-block me and some point count the obeto crowd and complete obusana also yakosi STEM school the obeto in the way we was work with STEM school what about them obusana say country the e-blocks now beto you know have you been able to complete it for 8 years now mobetna so na or say that be but your STEM school monikes e was antimemu where's STEM school. Yes, the obeto ye na aban sika de ye no wawie. Double track ni nyina say schools ni sa students ni doso. Enti de na o say ye na double track ni gina. Ni nyina say ye be bie schools bebre na nkora nya bia komo se na ebe ya ye nya bi ntena eno ano no kwase awe se on tiase. O say o ye sape ebe man nkora bebre atena fie. Sesen. How is that going to affect academics? How is it going to affect the intake? How is this going to stop Nkora from going to school? Aban bia ba no aka say the first 6 months obe make sure say e-block bia edu 80% or the 2 months be complete here. And no eden stop Nkora from going to school. And then eden disrupt education. Ako mo bodamana. How did we when we yakwenye omo even de omo bae? We mo no mo say omo doctors no. Oh, Edichum or America. Me say a school are not chira there or America or university. Obusom say school ben no see so bosom three girls. Okay. Obusom say school ben no see. Oh, bosom three girls. Oh my Jimmy. Double track I can want some nyina it is because there isn't enough schools. And lucky for you guys, when it came into power, schools were being built. Schools were built to a point where you could complete within a month or two. So why didn't you complete all the e-blocks? Then they will be say, give me power again and let me finish the school, sir. Or say, what try a ding one tiasie. Inti, yen yina tiano, ubusamu say MPP, school bena mwesi oh, but some trick girls, Auntie Rebecca Bayano, Kwasiafo.
I want to understand something. Is it a project or what are the needs for 12 so inherited? Good, inherited. The question for the sake of time, a specific question. Then a moment shall within the 8-year period that you can watch. Then I'm mobile 2017. See, I deal with me Yama Santaman. My chance 2017, 2024. Maybe what are the projects? Which you have 5 zip line. Zip line. Yes. Okay. Drone. Yeah, we. Zip line was the national thing. Zip line drones. It's regional specific. Exactly. Is it not in Ashanti? Any Ashanti? Okay. Kohe Bosomchi girls. Any Ashanti? Okay. Kohe Bosomchi girls. Any Ashanti? Okay. Kohe Bosomchi girls. That is a school. Yes. That is name. Okay. By the end. Any Ashanti? Okay. Kohe Bosomchi girls. That is a school. Yes. That is name.
You catch us we mumu Jimmy. we momo Jimmy. So educhum yeti kroma na nkofo ebe kukima ye 2020-2021 almost started propaganda. Educhum ochradio America na bia wa bin no eba school sem ede na de educhum compare na Opoku Agyeman. Actually we Jimmy. How can you compare educhum to Nana Opoku Agyeman? How can you do even that comparison? You are not even supposed to think of that. Na obigina stage ka say educhum enimade enim school mun sem chen Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman. We Jimmy. Yati kroma and no more Peace FM let's start here. Mo kai story way. Say no cookie or mama. Thank you team. Peace FM 2021. Meet Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, the teacher and chief servant. Me say mo some Peace FM nene Israel FM nene de o man some kwasi aforo no me say wo. And cookie story beto ho ma mo. That time you prepare for education ministry. Ye GBO. Because education ministry no more they share dentist sa na pokwasi ampenyi we otu sen. E no kofa bluegrass by no be di musika. Kwasia e na ti radio so defend na po. Na po be education minister we see one block. We see one block amfa akora nkom say we na obeko school we see bi. Kwasia we asa chenchena ne nam Ghana adan ye so ye de hye nti en kana sem. E na hwana ya ase atwene yemu nso no. Ne belt eboni ne hwase. Why langa because John Kuma we are no boredom. And yet Ghana and so na posua na ojimi no education ministry odisika ye say substitution MPP don't know. Who this guy say substitution yeah that number 32. Number 32 there in Shire so na po the constituency way there Mensah South. Number 32 Mensah South out yeah change you know. Number 33 come inside. So my main kind story propaganda me yama amodwen say educhum onimnyansa che obi ade nie na wata do say political party way you be substitute this year udis ka no de ko na obi aba na mata 33 in na mata 32 ko na mata 33 yeah my main kind propaganda range also a chief servant go for give you Dr. Educhum, the NPP member of parliament for the Bosomtwe constituency in the Ashanti region, is the minister designate for education and the president is counting on to provide the right leadership to deliver the government human capital development agenda, which is by far critical to the giant developmental leap Ghana dreams of. Peace FM 90% of Nippon Peace FM. Sadly, we all come with the and who is better placed to head the ministry which gets the lion's share of the national budget than a man who could be described as a consummate educationist? One who left his comfort zone in the USA in response to a call to serve his motherland. You see, Educhum left his comfort zone in the USA and of serving the motherland. But the Jachiko is in there. He left his air conditioning room in Canada. Kwasiafo. It's here. Be sure we own. May you do sometimes be ready to be. Now do sometimes be niaji. I say. Wait. Come the peace of Bawku. Come that's right. I do the Japan legacy. You see, Educhum left his comfort zone in USA. In response to a call to serve his motherland. Jachiko is in there. He left his phone ship and came to serve his uncle's land in Moa. We momo Jimmy o. Omo kukimamo, omo dadamo, omo nimzamo Jimmy. Kwa Ghana we go here and there were articles I can see adenya. Kwa siebiti Holland. Otuchim preko se. Yes, so a doctor. Na podum sa anom ye you. Ne yete theatrical. Sango for the articles in the bow. Omu ye penoma befie near mom certificate. Yes, we would unim nyansa and yet hundeno. Omu yinaya grofo. I keep telling you people, me educhum, me who da o nyama damfo, and yes, I'm a tano, onime juma. So, randomly, so go online to search for educhuma. These are the things you see. Educhum only read history bia, only record bia. Educhum now education minister no. Time I work California no, na a charter school, charter school. And say Ghana, oh yeah studies teacher. area ho no achenkwara 10 achenkwara 5 omo ba omo kuta shit aban omo koje shit na omo dey about school da be die aduane edi charter school curriculum no fall in the United States curriculum sorry it does not fall in the curriculum inti ade no mo kire omo no a basic a lion has a tail it has a big head and a very small wisty banchi Educhu no kire banchi oh California banchi enkofu no matotom sa eye for Cambodia for ne eye Nicaragua for no matotom babaro ono e lion on tiase o opeka se bi ono kokko McDonald's akoy sanwa akọ prapra table na say how are you good oh me no speak English eno a na ope ya bekuku educhu maye ene ye say educhum de school awate wa abrochire ha ye jimi o ewrade jagobo omuka elion ni wia afi na omo de omo chitaba ekutakuta omo no ma beje emo na emo apple baako omo chen prisoners apple baako emo kakra na ye de vegetable kakra to nchen na etwa de watermelon miensa na ekuta odi wia na asa betena ho banchi eruchum ade ode on California yetete ha ne akota baako ya base ombehwe education so na ye jibi obego 230 do mada obaba bobo ya siesta open my rough open my che duchu me bechi batu sa kwa na wetwa ponko no Bese sa go foro Nicaragua foro na duchu mchira ma de no say ni momu obo say na China foro kakra wuram na eye de Cambodia foro kakra wuram na eye de Mexico Nicaragua Panama omo wuram na e kire mo 1 is 1 2 is 2 THED do what see obi say do obi say do or say CO we say ko omo yes I we be 2 weeks na makwa abonti ko pejuma inti bia McDonald's bi we area ho a na omo penkofo mama sesa angwa no omo pon angwa no se na angwa ne doso omo ko tuogu ni akofa ojam no aba into no chika hello Mauricio sir why did you clean here? Me no speak English. English oil is clean. Nice. Sa I know that you do fum roko. Sanko for na na edu chiro ma de. Sanko for na e kofa akwe ba se ende Ghana education be hwe. Enti ne wa ha. Enti na nkora ko school 27 days. Ne ye de omko class 3. 27 days so ko SS4. Onim dia oyo. Oh, and the obeko we chase kama TV stations all Ghana nyina enyumbre no gyina so no I say the type on ha the STEM education am say hey o de o bodab and the obeko Ghana TV station bi o chase ka aden a ono the STEM bi aba or educational transformational de comedy ya o say transformational o bodam o live comfort zone na o ba no ye dey live a vital zone o dey comfort zone na o lead here ko jachi kwesi dey o live dey Elizabeth zone o ba mo bodam mo bodam ni munyansa. Why do we entertain these people in Ghana? Banchi for we mo me ko edim ni enka asem papa educhu we banchi no kire wa buruchire enti munya alert won tunti obo we mo ni munyansa ma me kire wa de bi na mo me nwura mo kai video we
let me have some wachi with some willy and some egg. Do you have talia? Yes, and whatever you do, you add one for the Minister for Communication. So that we see how it works. You know. You should have pointed that out. This somehow is more delicious in the Hawaii. Yeah, it's more delicious. Wonderful. Way back. Yes, way back. Yes, primary school days. How much is it? How much is it?
The next 60 cities.
60 cities. It's how much is it?
The next 60 cities.
60 cities. It's I can't negotiate downward. I can't negotiate this downward. Okay. So now I'm going to try to use the QR code, right? It's scanned already. Right? Or should I read you?
Yes, you can go back just so they can see.
Okay, so we're about to do this again. So this is it. It's so fast.
It's scanned already.
It's scanned already.
So we paid you twice.
No, we haven't paid.
Oh, okay. We haven't confirmed.
That is so good. 60.
Select your account.
Welcome.
Yes, for your account. So select that.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Then I'll confirm payment.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's it. Done. Until money check and see if you have. Right? Or should I read you?
Yes, you can go back just so they can see.
Okay, so we're about to do this again. So this is it. It's so fast.
It's scanned already.
It's scanned already.
So we paid you twice.
No, we haven't paid.
Oh, okay. We haven't confirmed.
That is so good. 60.
Select your account.
Welcome.
Yes, for your account. So select that.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Then I'll confirm payment.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that's it. Done. Until money check and see if you.
Just say, Aqua way sorry, and no put Gary Hornet 2. Oslawusu sorry Hornet 2. Eba office. Omoba no see N2 V8 bear 20. Yanko may her so rest in peace, Auntie Muniwachi. Yanko Auntie Muniwachi, ne yanko to wachi. Na yamfa phone no enchre eyedien QR code no so na yamfa ntia. Ena yefra GBC media ni nyina Ghana bloggers. E come for. Ena esesa o mama kan kan say, ba wo mia say o de QR code koto wachi. Inti be 5 hours no. Ye nyina ye ndi ba wo mia chi, na ye ndi osla so echi. Omo koto wachi ni me yahwe. Chada ene ba wo mia difference be ni wo. Chada ewi. Ode ba wo mia kromfoi, o mia difference be ni wo. Me say, Bawumia and Chada, difference very well. Chada is the younger version of Bawumia. Cromfo. And that is what they have been doing. How many any bibia for concert na. And the one anti Ghana Henry campaign on far phone to watch will be biada. Bawumia campaign 275 constituencies or ye on far phone to watch it will be bia or the one in Ghana high and born assume. Nasa QR code out to watch it. Sen come doing so do constituency bia ka obe you phone to watch it ho. Ba o mi aso the QR code to watch it. Cheda so o de apuko kubasi. Sango for me do omo Jimmy. I just don't get the younger people in Ghana. I see a Jimmy. Cheda nanti Ghana nyina on chere one solution ade o ba be ye. De o se tomano adentira o jata. O siboda fie de bi oku na dwema sebo no. Na jantire ni a onum wi Cheda okono onum jota se kusie. Chada no fi we onom jota se kusie. Na ana youth no ajibi. Asia we nam Ghana on ka de obeyo. Yes here the young man. Kwasia young man be nim nyansa. Kwasia kromfo we. Ghana na yaman akromfo ye legitimize akromfo. Jada and God American get jelly no da long time go dem. Chada. Now what how many times what is a Chada about America? How many times out is a Chada? Wa ba America, wa America, wa be what be that? Wa bodam ke ba mu wana shim. How many times what is a Chada about America? Also when you ska wa ba America be meeting. And ade na nkwase na ko in UK no, ejimi fo bi di say Chada akọ UK dey and there. Me say Chada about America wa ko America wa be Chada. Ko be dem so otwe. Ba omia ne Chada. Na ade we ba omia ye since ba omia nanti krum ha. Ba omia nanti krum ha. Since okọ antimu ni kwa ka say or the QR code atowache. Won so the QR code atowache wa Ghana da. Mo a mo hwe me wana the QR code atowache wa Ghana. Yes sorry now also wako NPP headquarters or call center. We you.
Oh, we had a yamiase. Me simin friona me no kasa kakra. Dr. Baumiani. You know, na me fre who said it abaya ye between 2024 meeting na me fre o pese oboa me na oboa MPP but we dey nhihia ye wo beboa Ghana man beboa munyina say assemblyman dey mohu say me policy bi wo ho a me ka say ye dey common fund so be ma assemblyman say ye wo MP common fund no say assemblyman so benya enti adia ejuma ayaye ne nhihia aye wonti na me pese moto aba no ema me na montuma MPP yo me that's why yo yamishirao yo bye bye.
Hey, the Ghana politics pa I just say Korabi pe school prefect dey. Ba me akura so atia ma me. I said it why hair implant bi sa ana bwa. Ba me so kura atia ma me. Do ko mobo because the years of the first lady. Edi e Jimmy Hua na I say Ghana presidency na I say obi pe class prefect di. Just say yetna Ghana minim say COVID-19 na your boy a panye no panye fo na health minister cover by na the boy na am abodamu say die yo. Into akotena MPP headquarters. Akwa we ya na akotena also the QR code aba akwa we mbre mukai yetie na say or the app bi aba eye COVID-19 app mukai Emma Baumia betena TV so Irade Yakupon. Yet Tikroma Baumia Bekaja say or the COVID-19 app aba sa app no or $5 million. Na sa app no na ebe solve garden yina wa wenya eye COVID-19 no mokai. Yet Tikroma na Baumia se bekaja say Mrs. Baumia we au and the Satia Baumia ba say COVID-19 tracker.
So the launch of this COVID-19 tracker app today is yet another important step by the government to leapfrog technology in finding solutions to the havoc the COVID-19 pandemic is wreaking around the world. We are trying to use digitization to help us in this fight. The launch of this COVID-19 tracker app today is yet another important step by the government to leapfrog technology in finding solutions to the havoc the COVID-19 pandemic is wreaking around the world. We are trying to use digitization to help us in this fight.
Bon say MPP for omubumu samwe Jimmy. That's all that I can say. COVID-19 app tracker said COVID-19 tracker was away. QR code here to watch away. Just say I say part no omu ye nyina see Jimmy. So they just have to throw things around and they will get some people sitting on TV saying, please let me land. Now, I'm for defending. How do you defend this? What got now MPP headquarters say, what free assemblyman? How many people can you call in a day? Now, would you see a Jimmy Anna? On the streets, people are struggling. Every single day, you are talking about application. App. Ye pay di. Also, $1 now, a better about 1:1. Also, Yabefa Ghana mebune Juma bebrema. Yabekwa manonia kofani paba. Abe ye Juma wa Ghana. Moka se Bahama tesona inflation. What inflation koya could do 54%. And the interest rate is out of the roof, 36%. What Bobesia Chay Abambia. As we sit here, corruption as swallow ye. You have refused to talk about all these things. Adjechiano Pebia. Go quote ya woto. And a DND and a digitalization and the fundamentals na Ghana for Yamanabo artists on brand yanka wasem. We are talking about real stuff. And it's John Dramani Mahama Ebusa Baumia. Just 5 questions about Baumia. These are things you need to go out there and tell the people about. Let them know. What answers John Mahama Ebusa Baumia answer the questions.
Baumia and Nana Ado came with very sweet words. And I asked Nana Ado one question when we were at Pandai. He said, Yetisikaso, I come there. And so I'm giving him one question. Sikanu Wahi, where is the money? And in Lugni, I'm going to add one more question. He's on video. And he said that Kufuor's time, 1 CD, $1. Mahama and Mills' time, 2 CDs, $1. And that if he were Mills and Mahama, he will resign. I'm asking him, today, $1, 17 CDs. When is he going to resign? He should tell the people of Ghana when he is going to resign. And he should apologize to the people of Ghana for the hardship that he has subjected us to. And instead of going in peace with his vice president, he wants to foist his vice president on the people of Ghana. And the main reason why he is afraid to hand over to Mahama, he's been saying it, I won't hand over to Mahama. I won't hand over to Mahama. Who are you to say who you hand over to? It's the people of Ghana who will decide who you should hand over to.
We sit in this country. The fundamental questions now we answer no. They are not answering the questions. Baumia is not answering any question. Baumia is just roaming around the nation or Tonyo Wadani music producer and also. The fundamental questions have been asked today. And we want Baumia to answer them. Because me again here, me person cheme send $1 the baby do. And John Dramani Mahama today said, Mahamudu Baumia must come out and answer the people of Ghana.
He used to give lectures every month about how to run an economy, how to fix the economy. He posed 170 questions to my vice president, Emisata. He should go and answer the 170 questions himself. Indeed, he shouldn't answer 170 questions. He should answer only 3 questions. 3. Why is the exchange rate 17 cedis to the dollar? Question 1. Exam, he should come and write. Ezu, why has Ghana's debt risen from 120 billion to 767 billion in 8 years? Question 2, he should come and answer. Question 3, why is inflation where it is? Why did it rise to 54% under your administration for 8 years? And then let me add 2 more. Question 4, why did you borrow 42 billion cedis from the Bank of Ghana? Why did you borrow 42 billion cedis from the Bank of Ghana? He should come and answer those questions. We don't need 170 questions. 170, if he wants, he can answer them himself. But Ghanaians are asking him 4 questions. He should come and answer those 4 questions and explain to Ghanaians why we are where we are. The last question is, why has he run away from the economy to digitalization? He used to do big about economy. Today he can't mention economy. It's not in his vocabulary. Anytime he opens his mouth, digitalization. Come and talk about the economy. That's every month, about how to run an economy, how to fix the economy. He posed 170 questions to my Vice President, Mensah. He should go and answer the 170 questions himself. Indeed, he shouldn't answer 170 questions. He should answer only 3 questions. 3. Why is the exchange rate 17 cedis to the dollar? Question 1. Exam, he should come and write. Ezu. Why has Ghana's debt risen from 120 billion to 767 billion in 8 years? Question 2, he should come and answer. Question 3, why is inflation where it is? Why did it rise to 54% under your administration for 8 years? And then let me add 2 more. Question 4, why did you borrow 42 billion cedis from the Bank of Ghana? Why did you borrow 42 billion cedis from the Bank of Ghana? He should come and answer those questions. We don't need 170 questions. 170, if he wants, he can answer them himself. But Ghanaians are asking him 4 questions. He should come and answer those 4 questions and explain to Ghanaians why we are where we are. The last question is, why has he run away from the economy to digitalization? He used to do big about economy. Today he can't mention economy. It's not in his vocabulary. Anytime he opens his mouth, digitalization. Come and talk about the economy. That's question 5. 5 questions. Tell him, he should come and answer them.
Simple as that. 5 questions. Come and answer them. On the Namgana Namkwasiasam, John Dramani Mahama, the 5 questions per Busa 170 or say 170 Korea Chow. Come and answer these 5 questions. We need politics of issues. Once somebody account and your apps. Ko Vietnam ko hwe akwara we di 12 years basement we build app or bodam app ya dey mind. Yeah, the applications that dey mind. We are talking about bread and butter issues, real issues. The Ghanaian woman opia bontino ko digwa ni capital no ni dwetire no ahye na say hye. Dollar no, how is it hurting the economy? Dollar na ho de no so chance di ni saying inflation nyoma boarding baby akodu na ye de na duru ho ye busa eka Ghana ya bo. These are fundamental questions because when we are the head of economic management team near Tiana we na ho ntuma so bolega confirm ka kire say you are the waste kid when it comes to economics. Why are you talking digitalization today? And anytime we are hard on you and pushing you to answer questions musi edidi atem kwasiafo wana sika de ditu amoka inwan. So the questions are there. 5 solid questions. Answer them before we go to vote. So we jina platform biano wa answer question where no Ghanaian should listen to you. We need answer. You need to take your time and answer these things. Also, you white paper now try now answer. In fact, you need to have a whole press conference and answer the 170 questions first. We are not answer 5 questions way because before you ask a question, obviously you should know the answer. Into the 170 questions you asked Mr. Atta, may he so rest in peace. No, we all know, sir, definitely you have answers to them. Into come out with a press conference, come and answer the 170 questions, because you actually asked Mr. Atta the questions. We know or we believe that you already have the answers. Oh, yeah. Then these 5 questions, you answer them too. Mojin say, Amabuo, say, Jimmy, ye jina stage na yesa. Mojin sa amemuo de se kwase apegi se chema wontumi and who fi we agina stage ke kan kwase asem amemuo de nyansa and ebuman John Mahama catch from the beginning. You have not gotten close to power before. You have not been close to power before. You have no idea what power means. You people have no clue about power. That is why today yet Ghana ha wo Mahamudu Bawumia mameka bibinchira monde. I didn't want to talk about this. You see Bawku, the conflict in Bawku, it is being caused by Bawumia and Ekufuado. And Endra, Bawku hinene kaye, it is a fact. Hey, mameka bibinchira. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Omo ene suma enkofo ko Bawku. almost manko for call Bawku, and Momuko di sa nyambra semono. The interior minister knows, Nitiwol also knows. Sa e wudie na obudin wo no, it was orchestrated by Mahamudu Bawumia. Sa nipa no mku omo Bawku no, Bawumia ne hyase. Bawumia ni group. Obi anim se Bawku ye wo oman hini a odi Bawku so Bawku na aba ono na Ghana constitution recognize no. Mahamudu Bawumia is trying everything possible to install a chief or enskin a chief who is not qualified to be a chief. They sneaked this gentleman into Bawku. Omu ria nomnuko ura Bawku and omoko yen by force say only hene. Omu ye sadie no and omunim say the people of Bawku will not agree. They are disrespecting their land no and nuti omu safa boys weaponize them to protect crime na omu commit no. On Sunday, mameka bibi nchira Bawumia. Na Bawumia tene bas nim omuko campaign na omuko JA Kufuor yere 1 year anniversary. I am telling Bawumia the senior obi say me, I know what is happening in his bus. On their way to JA Kufuor's 1 year anniversary, a call came from the president. Andrew Mekachira say, Nana the Danko Kufuor ne din kan call Upper East. And of course, setting grounds, no, and our inciting call for to say they can install that illegitimate chief. And so the government, he himself and Bawumia are behind the young men and women now. Because the NPP and Ekufuado and Bawumia, they have never recognized Bawku Naba. They have never respected him. Ekufuado kwa decided we now also the tono and Obafi. Ain't on Sunday or Saturday omoko JA Kufuor. Ne yere 1 year anniversary no mte Bawumia bas ni muntie me na bas ni nkonwa ekomu nyina yitie e na call ba free Ekufuado ho tie me call ne ba free Ekufuado ho no e na Ekufuado started screaming. Ekufuado was angry. E ho na Bawumia ka se bas ni ngina, every single person should get out of the bus. Enti bas ni ngina e na every single person was instructed to leave the bus. Get out. The only thing I'm saying about Bawumia is started conversation because Mr. President, I am sorry. I was supposed to wait. Mr. President, I am sorry. Now the conversation was that Nana Danko Ekufuor told Bawumia that they were going to, in fact, activate this crime and that the timing was supposed to be his timing. But Bawumia ahopepre and Bawumia how bad onya pawanti. Ekufuor the money Bawumia plan said they are going to install or inskin that criminal no so your no. What they did was that Bawumia went ahead of Ekufuor and gave instructions to Nitiwol, Interior Ministry, and na Omoma Sanko Foe a sneaky akwano call Bawku ekosini hene. Enti omu sneaky akwano call Bawku kosini hene no. I'm coming. I just want to show you something. Almost sneaky akwawe and the call Bawku ko sini hini we no and weaponizing kwala no and almost start to say almost shikas inti cars no share ni Bawumia kwara sa fashion na they want to undermine the power of Bawku Naba. And these are NPP boys, criminals are Mahamudu Bawumia person or using the power to submerge Bawku as a whole omutumi. Because he believes say some group of people are Sebio Ononi Omobono, they have to take over the land of Bawku. Reality na make no. And internet today it is out. They say Obiabe who say time na Bawumia side man prusifo bi. Any den any kusasi for no those times court no Nana Danko Ekufuor was the lawyer for den Bawku man prusifo no Bawumia as ekrobufo bi. It has all been about this land, Bawku Asase, and who owns it. And we all know who owns Bawku Asase. We all know. It is not secret. In Penifo Asase Sunyina nim say, this is no secret. Asase no omo eye omo dia, omo babua ni pebi mo ko ye asase ni siwa, ye mo baby tina ya. At the end of the day, they want to take over the land. We all know the history. I am not here to say because you're on they are not involved in what is happening and they do not like what is happening because your man polisi for omuni kusasi for aden awo your kusasi for omuni man polisi for a business. So you, because of political ambition and your selfish interest in it, you cannot destroy lives. There are so many people who are Mampusi, they are against what Bawumia and the MPP are doing because they have lived with Kusasi for in harmony for years. So why is it at this point that you are burning people and killing people all because Bawumia Jin said he is in power? He has the power to weaponize some group of people to undermine the authority of Boko Hene. This is the problem. Inti sa almost sorry adebi adi curfew atono anytime Bawumia nko Bawumia. And you see, we cannot say Mampusi for about the Paboni for it's a bad statement. We cannot sit on our platforms and describe Mampusi for say Omo Edian Adwene Bonnet to say the Bawumia would be no. They are legitimate honest Mampusi for they don't like what is happening. They want to live in harmony with their brothers Omo Kusasi for. They don't want this. They don't want anybody to kill anyone. It is the NPP. It is Mahamudu Bawumia, his selfishness and so desperate to win power. That is why we are seeing what we are seeing today. We are all supposed to be honest and speak the truth. Everything you are seeing, it is orchestrated by Bawumia and the NPP. The national security guy never need to know, or the one of the most worst guy we have had in Ghana to manage our security. So what they do is that Ekufuado was angry, and our friend Ekachen say, we have talked about this. We knew. That is why I went there to let the people know that they can strike and that we will protect them. But this is not the time. Nana Danko Ekufuado was looking between the first week before elections or the second week before the elections. Mahamudu Bawumia rushed this attack. So Ekufuado was angry and afraid. Bawumia said, why? We are doing this. We know what we are doing. But Bawumia and Ekufuado planning Bawumia na say no. That is why Ekufuado is angry because Ekufuado wasn't expecting this to happen so soon. And it's okay say or call Ghana in tono or call Upper East pe or call baby Mienu pe which I tono because he wanted to go sell that message in the Bawku area. You see, Nana Danko Ekufuado was the lawyer for Mampusi for in 2003. Time Mampusi for Ede Kusasi for court. Ekufuado na your lawyer. So you understand what Ekufuado is doing. Inti Mampusi for Nibino, Omi Ekufuado clients. And Ekufuado has taken stance already. And it's Metia Mekacho say, and your Mampusi for Nyan Pabone for. It is the small group they think say Bawumia today is the vice president. They can wickedly destroy some people. Your Mampusi for legitimately they don't like what is happening. They have lived in harmony with Kusasi for years. But this is what they are doing. And some people don't like it. They don't even like the NPP being in power. They don't like what Bawumia is using his power to do. Inti ekumna yekunipano. It is purely political influence. This you are seeing a orchestration from Bawumia ni Ekufuado. A NPP. And it's not the I say the curfew atoso. Bawumia free Mampusi ni. Bawumia ni nuanu bi ware Kusasi for. Bawumia ebusuafo me Mampusi for. Omo Kusasi for asase so. Na sebio yemfa ne say Kusasi ni Mampusi for kra ko asase ho a. Well, when you opportunity to be the vice president, shouldn't you be worried? Shouldn't it be a problem to you? Don't you feel that you need to speak for calm heads or people to calm down, for all of us to find a way? He has stayed away from the matter because the people killing, he is behind them. That is the trick you don't know. The president of the republic, who is the head of the Ghana Armed Forces, he has also refused to speak. Some interior minister has released a statement. Curfew will not take the pain away. Curfew will not put those who committed a crime in jail. We need drastic decisions. We need to change this government for people to come in. And Nana John Mahama Ekache Mampusi for whether Kusasi or Mampusi say, you people are supposed to protect yourselves. Don't allow politicians to destroy you. Your Mampusi ni awari Kusasi ni. Eden o man prison or pekusasi ni biasem. Eden o kusasi ni man prison ni business. Think about your unity and your life, your children. Mamoma NPP ni Bawumia wemo, and because a small group of Bawumia in Kophobia Musomia man prison for person almost say the relationship at Bawku. That is dangerous. John Mahama Tubufwa, he is trying to make sure you people, no matter what has happened, there should be a way that this must be solved or should be solved. Because it is only under MPP ni Husanyuma we Bawku. Bawku hinena akasa. Some people need to show respect to the overlord of the land. Politics, this is all under MPP. And you kufuwa ne Bawumiamono and a day, and when I'm planning side way, it's a fact. You kunipa. There are people omunuanom ekọ omuko sirem keke yeku omo ye onkofo omuka omuko ye omuko si omo maame omuko si omo papa ya si omo eku omo. Why do we do that? The vice president, who is from that town, who is also an indigent, has refused to speak on it because what is happening is going in his favor. Se eka Bawumia eni Ekufuado nkwa anka that Bawku area yen toaba. That is the strategy. Sa nipa ya mo force esi ni hini. The people, the majority, even Mamprisi for the Bikra do not agree. So why are you people forcing this on the people? And as we sit here, Nana Dankwe Kufuado course, he was recognizing the illegal chief. And these are things we are not supposed to do. And that is what is making these people kill the people they are killing. Because when the president comes to a place and recognizes an illegal chief, those people who are behind that illegal chief, they will feel said the president is indirectly endorsing them. So what they will do is they will keep committing or going against the law. And that is what we are seeing in Bawku. That is what we are seeing in Bawku. There is nothing more. Ekufuado and Bawumia endorsing illegitimate chiefs. When the people want you, they will accept you. We cannot force people on people to be their chiefs or people to be overlords. It does not work like that. This is a delicate matter that can be solved easily. These are all the reasons why the US government actual statement Ghana for say Ghana democracy nobody's living. We will all live in this shit together. And we need to start understanding, say, Sir MPP way, bad news. Bawumia has destabilized the Bawku area. All because of power. All because he thinks he yields some power over to the police, over to national security, over to the military. Every time weaponizing some group to destroy the place. Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we allowing these people to even lead us? It is always our area where you need to understand. Ekufuado Bawumia, they don't want you. Now, in Kwasasema AC, Bawku, would you say Ekufuado be penny manesi wochebi? I'm asking you people, Mamprisi for the Kusasi for. And Kwasasema AC or Bawku, would you say Ekufuado Kwasiampenyu when you krume kras or manesi wo on yet? If you say, oh, when you krum for their lives matter, chain Bawku for, until he will go and endorse an illegitimate chief and tell the people that he has they have his backing. That is why Ekufuado free wire and what is happening is happening. Bawumia too knows Ekufuado was waiting a week before election to destroy the place. And none about Bawumia kwaya me Ekufuado buefu. They had the plan in place. Let us stop this. Thank you, team. All the way back in 2016. The Kusasis, Omo Hineno, Ekachre Eye Ekufuado said, he is the one behind the confusion at ACL Bawku. All the way in 2016. Kusasi accused Ekufuado of inciting trouble in Bawku. 2016, not Nanado Danko Ekufuado, Omeye president. This is September 7th, 2016. But the people saw it. They knew Ekufuado was planning to destroy Bawku. Ekufuado was trying to use some fashion to destroy the Kusasi people. And that is what is playing before us today. Omonya prophets, but they live there. They know. They also pray. They also have their people. They also know their land. And they know the people who are their enemies. 2016, Ekufuado be the president. Kusasi for home kase Ekufuado is dangerous. Obesobe say and whatever they said, and 2024 is coming in. Ekufuado be the president from 2017. There has never been peace in Bawku because Ekufuado de Bawumia person force BBC Bawku's force. There are people that they know who they want. They know who their leader is. Why are we doing this? And it's Andrew and Better I say, you people in the northern region, in Penifam Ghana, the history of Bawku in Tokwawe, you people know. The history of Bawku. The history between Kusasis and Mampusi. Who the land Eyomodia. Why are we forcing these things? And they say there are people are they hate what is happening. They don't like it. That is why they grew up. They have lived with Kusasis. They have lived with the Kusasi, the Ohinia or overlord, no, that man Bawku Nabano. They have lived with him for years and they have lived in peace. Why are you people making this an issue? They have lived with this king all these years. Nothing happened. So why are we today killing innocent citizens, innocent Ghanaians, all because Mahmoud Bawumia Jane say, or a vice president, Ekufuado Jane say, they can use power to take lives away, to force people, to lead people, because Saboko for no pe ubia. You are not the one to force them. Omwankasa will come out and say, Nipa win your penal. So why are we forcing them to accept what they don't want to do? Now, let me play, 30. Let me play a video of what Cletus Avocat said about what is happening in Bawku. And, Mr. do we have the video for me? Mr. I need that video before I move on to Supreme Court and also the Electoral Commission. I have it, Mr. Mr. Do you have the full video for me? If you don't have, we can move on. Mr. If you don't have the full video for me, we can move on. But clearly, what is happening? Mahmoud Bawumia. Mr. Do you think we still need to use it? If you are moving it to the other side, we can do that tomorrow. Yeah, I see you are moving it to the other platform. What are you saying? All right. So, my team say, so in 20, Nana Dankwe Kufuado, or started a plan we enyende. You see, I showed you a year. Yes, I showed you a story in 2016. Kusasi Forecast and Nana Dankwe Kufuado is somebody or dangerous. I showed you the story. Kusasi Fono. Accuse Ekufuado say, or no Ekufuado no or incite trouble in Bawku. On say Ekufuado about power. He started doing what? This is what he started doing. Nana Dankwe Ekufuado. This is in 2008 before he came to power. Ekufuado to meet with Mampusi chiefs. Time Ekufuado was position in Yinano. He was going in there. He was talking to some people in there and making them understand, say, when they give power to him and Bawumia, they will do everything possible to bring down the power of Bawku Naba. So way back in 2008, Nana Dankwe Kufuado had assured some small group, and it's like, there are some Mampusis who don't like what is happening. There are some Mampusis who are honest and know that what Bawumia and Kufuado are doing, it is wrong. You see, but the strategy was that he said that he was calling them to maintain peace. Nana Dankwe Kufuado has always incited, and yet the people up there, the Bawku area, he has always gone there to cause chaos. Or starting in 2008, opposition leader, and you are meeting Mampusi chiefs. Why are you meeting Mampusi chiefs in 2008? If even you were in power, what was your position? And Ekufuado, and then no started project with you. And your projector was started because time are not open to me, no. Time are not open to me, no. Now, at the Kudientia na MP before Busa say, then Ekufuado kofa Bawumia no. Ekufuado no agenda. because or draw Ghana map no and who say so no kopa obi o Mampusia, he can nullify a lot of people up there. Anything about power now or starting here side demarcations or that type that side northeast OTD because he wanted to create an impression be say I am giving you your part, take over the land. Anything about power no the first thing he did in the say or the 6 regions beka Ghana home but or north war no bimum because he had an agenda. And on 2024 he has divided the place, he wants to capture the place. A divided rule. So he is putting illegitimate chiefs there, and he knows that people will push back. And when the people push back, he will then come and say that, or the embargo are 2 places, so they can't do anything, or the curfew are 2, so they can't do anything. Then he will recognize an illegitimate chief, and that is what is playing out with Kufuor. So let's get serious. The Mampusi people now, Sebio, you are intelligent. You think about your children, yourself. You think about at the end of protecting your lives. Do not follow Bawumia. He has nothing for you. Kufuor Dems want you people killed. Kufuor is creating a trapper. Samutoma, it will be tough for you people to get out. Nana Danko Kufuor will never allow this to happen at Chebi. He wouldn't. As the president of the Republic of Ghana, you couldn't put Echo 20 on Kasaye. Because the people they are killing are the Kusasis. Bawumia dead. So Bawumia will act as if so on Tishi. Ye ku kuro before or so to call center. Mahamudu Bawumia. Ye bo kuro before too. Ye shu kuro before or say then or to call center. Because on him say what is happening in Bawku area no, it is going in his favor. Now, I read this story in show Ghana Web. Nana Kufuor a Mampusi for lawyer a long time. Into Mampusi for any clients. Now, when you read a story, can't show. I must say the concern of the Kusasis is that the chambers of Nana Kufuor, the NPP presidential candidate, happen to be legal representatives of the Mampusi in a legal battle with Kusasis. The case was in connection with the chieftaincy dispute in a region in which the Mampusi were fighting to distill the Kusasi chief. The Kusasis were represented by the chambers of Mr. Martin Hamidou, a former attorney general. The bone of the contention is that if the same person, Nana Kufuor, now a presidential candidate, goes to the Bawku township and ignores tradition by not paying the needed courtesy call to the paramount chief of the district as tradition demands, he leaves a lot of room in the minds of Kusasis to wonder that kind of leadership his presidency will provide. So all those times Kufuor could go to Bawku. Now Kusasi Kufuor will not pay homage. He will not respect. He just disrespect him in the faces of everybody. Indirectly, he was telling the Mampusis that he does not recognize the Kusasi chief, who is the Bawku Naba. That is why they are forcing their way through. That is why they are forcing to install or enskin a chief by force. It started from 2008. So, Bawku a man and mama, you the young people there, don't listen to Kufuor and Bawumia. They will take your life. Respect this country's democracy. Respect the constitution. You people have lived in harmony for years. Every time these people step in, they kill your people. Every time you people they step in, they destroy you. Do not listen to Kufuor and Bawumia. They will destroy you. Now, my uncle enim na mi djwa bibi mu nkyere mo ne yampon. Electoral Commission for a statement about Bontene. It's exactly 7:39. Good timing. I'll be back after this short break. Now, yedi jumadi no ahihye so.
I'm paying you for the head. That's why I'm not calling. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know. Be a god of saying so. I'm going to get them saying so. Was he a god of saying what so? So I just say, I know so a cigar and say who quite. Say, I am no cassay. Was cigar and say who quite am whatever year way. Or that's I jay. I saw one crowd about wow. I'm here to ye. If you said you were here, no, then so can we. And to make country, I want to day and if Africa as a pit. I'm not a bell and Penny Mahama, so me cono. And a one young cono. One on the side, me, I'm to wait what Baba so sad and plan nine. and I say, brother, now, and so some many papa me so. I better pay a some hen of a tear, because I'm my saying, or Pemiacome, now catch and I'm the 2. Now, so catch up with the person, the part of Pemiacome. And to a baby some there was a meeting. A hen I'm one of a my say, into a Pemiacome to say me, we are who are in the come. I'm at the way what Baba so sam plan. And I say, brother, now, and so some many papa me so. I better pay a some hen of a tear, because I'm my saying, or Pemiacome, now catch and I'm the 2. Now, so catch up with the person, the part of Pemiacome. And to a baby some there was a meeting. A hen I'm one of a car on my say, into a Pemiacome to say me, we are who are in the come.
Auntie.
Eye Ekuadonko aka kire mo se owu a eyekufu ade na ekuno. And from the statement from Chairman to me, the way they want the number what ballot to pass on Santi, it is clear say MPP for the ku Ekuadonko. And no. MPP for the ku JB Dankwa, MPP for the ku John Kuma, MPP for any ku Eden Ekuadonko. Case die. Yati Ghana eda ho eso nsemoso. Yati Ghana eso nsemoso. Nanado Danko Ekufu ade ne MPP for omudi ewu. Now, mama yenko yenim. Weja. Kevin Taylor we omu ade mesi de maka no enim afa me court. Enti announcement na maye no. Nanado Danko Ekufu ado Ekuadonko di kaka kire so openeku no. Owu a mumuse Ekufu ado. Yete ala chema wutu beka se omo be change positions no. Omo ku Ekuadonko omo wi a omo be ku den apalu. By 2 weeks time the apalu so omo be ku no. MPP le ku John Kuma ebesin de ye hu nipa oku John Kuma chema wuntumi ene John Kuma ene dia confirm baako yesi chema wuntumi ba omia doctor de ene save no John Kuma de ye save no wuye de ya John Kuma wuye ena na pobo dam JB Dankwa ena ma ekufu ado $50 million se onfanko contest campaign ena kaso openisika ena omosma ye emekuku den JB Dankwa sexy don police for chino ono na ni statement mu ene video mu ka se John Kuma JB Dankwa wo no ekufu ado nim hu bi enti also tell us a part we no eyokunfu dumfu enti also tell us bibia yedu no now mama yanka Electoral Commission for ho asem na yenko yenim. Now this is a story I want to spend about 20 minutes on na mapon na makofie me na me yere na memma ai na sebio ya num nsupa enye galamse nsuo yedi eduane pa enye galamse nsuo ene yedi guso na sebio ya da empapa so a sebio enye galamse ena yede yeye akwadedwa. Now EC has informed GFP to make arrangements to nominate a new candidate following the death of party's presidential candidate Ekuadonko. Ekuadonko ewu eman edien eye apalutiase onyame tie yesufre. Now I say Electoral Commission no and the krata beto abontene say eye Ekuadonko party no omunyi eye dien flag bearer na eye print na omo print ballot papers no isi say omujai. Mensah aje instructions free Jubilee House say samoku Ekuadonko wi a me pese be fa kwan bi so na afi John Mahama number 8 no yesesa no na nkema John Mahama free 8 wo because breaking the 8 na de John Mahama be breaki binti ene Jane Mensah ni EC for say Ekuadonko ewu omo ma Ekuadonko party no be 10 days say omo fa flag bearer from ra ansana eye ballot papers na oma print ya maka be 10% ni ewie no omo toa so. I want to say this. The ballot papers ni edeko aba no about 90% ya print ewie. Now already easy for press release omo de ba abontene a mamenkan na menjudwam na Ghana for ehu de eko. Death of 2024 presidential candidate Madam Ekuadonko, 29th of October 2024. 29th of October 2024. Now, EC4 statement of the Electoral Commission has today received information on the unfortunate passing of the presidential candidate of the Ghana Freedom Party GFP, Madam Ekuadonko. May she rest in peace. while the 1992 Constitution and the Public Elections Regulations 2020 CI 127 are not clear, are not clear on processes to follow in the event of the death of a presidential candidate, Article 54 of the 1992 Constitution provides as follows, and I quote, where at the close of nomination but before the elections, one of the candidates dies, a further period of 10 days shall be allowed for nomination, end of quote. The commission has since informed the GFP to make arrangements to nominate a new candidate and inform the commission accordingly. In the meantime, the commission has suspended the printing of presidential ballot papers, which was near completion. See, the last statement, almost say, in the meantime, the commission has suspended the printing of presidential ballot papers, which was near completion. Thank you. Samuel Tete, Deputy Chairman, Operations. Easy for say, Omati say a year equiadom ko sebio watwa nananom ewon siedo na Ghana mrano sebio emra ebo omodwumadie no ho ban a 1992 Constitution eye emra kase a ebo Ghana ho no sebio emu eye emu baby e kire se ene Electoral Commission for so emra baby kire se sebio was say omo ka kire party ni se omo enadu omo ntumi fa obi embehye akuadonko nan na emom omo kasa no omo se Ghana eye emra kase ne enhyeda eni emra poti bi a edawa e kire de e wo se omo fa so se obi a ope emampanyini edi a sebio ye beto aba no ofiri mu a na emom isi wo mra kuma bi a eda hɔ a sebio ye nyinaa ye betumi afa so na saa emra no ena mo frɛ no CI 127 2020 ena omode saa mra no bae no na saa mra no kyerɛ sɛ obi epe franka anase omampanyine di na ye kwa akoto aba na sɛ ofiri mu a party na sebio odi omonim anase oyo omo franka tufo no saa party no de omo ye ne sɛ omo ma party no enadu na party no enyi nipa foforo na sebio omo nya den ommedi omonim no mkotu den akantuo akansie no na isi kasa no omo sɛ eye papers a sebio yekoto eye enwa aba ma yehu bebia obi abeda no a ye rekoto aba no omo ankasa eba atoma no mutuo sɛ eye papers a ye printed yakoto aba 2024 December ya aka ena eduasa nkron no omo se papers ne de omo printed do na in fact omo chichemu eye oha chichemu a beye ediokron 90% de papers omo print wi a ekuadonko edin ene ne picture etare so na emom omo mbra ne kire se e wo se omo ma eye ekuadonko party no omo de omo ma party no eye akwanya ma se omo pese omo ma obi be hye ekuadonko nan a nipa no e be hye ekuadonko nan. Now, sa asemu ya isi edi abe nipa anensa esha asye no ye frɛ no eye Samuel Tete ono so ye another kromfo a owo isi. Now, obi bebusa say na asema abe a Electoral Commission sebio ye nyina ye nim say Electoral Commission a print election papers and a ballot papers edu be 90% no. Se asema si say ni say ye jai ballot papers ne printi na yama ekuadonko party no 10 days say omunyi den omunyi eye den another presidential candidate. Question e pese busa ne say enti 90% nkrata na isi a printi no sa nkrata bebrebe na ye di sika ne ink ya contracted different printing press mama printi no isi se ekuadonko party no enyi obia se omeye presidential candidate sa enkrata na ya print na yede eyede serial numbers nyina to so a yede credo ato ano no isi betu egu ana isi ebekoso ama ya print na ya koto aba. Na question also busa ho no say eye isi na nkasa mra no ede ne kafa eyede se obi wu ewo ede se all contest se obe president owu abra ye koto aba o kan eye CI 72 sorry CI 72 and this is it. Sorry, CI 75. CI 75. Where easy for nankasa emra. Okay, CI 75 na. Now 2012 and a sambra we ye share no Ghana and no easy emra nibi. Almost say death of a candidate. Now, where an election is to be held and the candidate dies on the eve of the election and proof of the death of the candidate is given to returning officer before the commencement of the poll, the returning officer shall put on hold proceedings in relation to the election and inform the commission. I'm say easy say omumbra le kire say yakoto aba na say ebia enne ana ochena ana ada ye beto aba no say presidential candidate bi eden a ewu a yesi easy mra ne kire say e was say officer na returning officer na ohwe sa aba so no and the Ghana ye ka returning officer of Ghana's election agent Mensah yato aba ni nyina ewi a returning officer of Ghana's election no agent Mensah. So regional, you were returning officers, but Ghana ankasa, ye ka returning officer. Nipa ye de abani nyina be sidi na so mane kinkani nyina ka bom e ka kire Jane Mensah adukwe Mensah and a returning officer. Isi mrano eye CI 75 ne kire say ye koto aba na presidential candidate bi wu a e was say nipa na oye returning officer ohwe abano so no e was say ohodi abano no make sure say eye sa asem na yesi no ye betu anamon ansa na ye den ansa na yakoso ato abano. Now 2 no say the commission shall on receipt of information under the sub-regulation 1 adjourn the poll and allow a period of 10 days for the political party to which the candidate belonged to nominate a new candidate. In Timbrani Chile say eye isi no ebe gina abano bebi ejine bia no na wa ma eye political party no inedu 10 days for that political party to elect a new flag bearer and then they can go ahead and conduct the elections. Now, my question here is, what if say Ekwadonko party no entimi enyi a presidential candidate? What if say MPP4 we know will do everything possible from stopping Ekwadonko political party no from electing a presidential candidate or nominating a presidential candidate to come and contest no? What will be the next move of the EC? A question amibusa. Because when BB EC nankasa krata mu no almost a presidential ballot papers no almost printed 90%, meaning abano papers abano they are almost done in printing the papers, because I will share documentation we are printing presses are almost air printed around the nation. No, Oko back press Ashanti regional and Savannah they have printed, and basically they have even boxed all the papers. Almost printing paper nevi aka air 3 numbers be on bishim. Almost the almost party representatives at the almost locks in your bam the atuano. Technically, papers na Eko Ashanti regional and Savannah no a back press no they have printed about 95% over. So as act commercials, upper west, upper east, almost so about 90% presidential, almost print here. Oba InnoLink, almost so print it. Oba checkpoint, almost print it. Fund start, almost print it. Yasaku, Sanko Fuena, easy so almost cancel almost contract, no. Ghana Publishing Company. Into all these publishing companies are almost printed ballot papers, no. They have done about 90% of the presidential ballots. Meaning about 90% of the presidential ballot no eye Ekwadonko enim da so. Now isi ni say wama Ekwadonko party no 10 days. Ekwadonko party no enyi anase omo nominate a new flag bearer. Na isi no and take into one amount. So the question to the Electoral Commission and say, so ochina Ekwadonko party no eyi a flag bearer. Are we going to discard? And our papers say ya print here we are almost 90%. Mwanga say ya printing most of them, you know. Are we going to throw them away and now can put Ekwadonko party, you know, the new flag bearer's face before we reprint all this ballot papers? Bima na just a question. Now, my men show the NPP 4% muye. My men show the Jane Mensah episode here. My men show the next move of the NPP. Ekwadonko na umukuno no. They killed Ekwadonko because they wanted a ballot no. John Mahama number 89 the Ghana for nyina ajatum no. Omo pese omo pe koti kwan bi so no mu change a ballot the number no. Na John Mahama free 8. Now, this is what they are going to do. And Ghana Force should be alert. Nobody should allow Jane Mensah and the EC. And they say, Ebasana, election na yekotono. I will say, these people are bent on destroying our democracy. Because in any country, Ekwadonko, statistics from Baka. Ekwadonko in our elections, only 200,000 votes da. Ekwadonko is insignificant when it comes to Ghana's elections. And yes, sir, this is the first time of Ekwadonko or contesting in Ghana's elections. This is the about third time GFP party no air contesting. Now, when you go back into history, the GFP and I say Ekwadonko party no, they have not made any significant inroads when it comes to numbers that can decide elections. Yet here and your call Supreme Court election 2020. And Chief Justice Enini Yaboane Tokonu Ekachere say NDC ana isi kra at the sa constituencies ni bina yentumi ankan no kra beka NDC ho a. It is not significant enough to turn over the elections. Meaning that word significant, it plays a very important role here. Now, you come back to the first time Ekwadonko contested Ghana's election. When we go back to the first time Ekwadonko contested here to the last election we conducted in Ghana from 2020 and 2023, 2 times now, Ekwadonko has not gotten over 100,000 votes. Meaning, if today Ekwadonko party is out of the elections, or we leave Ekwadonko's picture to still run, at the end of the day, whatever Ekwadonko will get will still be insignificant. It will not change the outcome of the elections. Into reasonable Ghanaians, at this point, we are looking at an EC that will be rational and reasonable enough to say, Senke John the number of voter NPP ekuta. Sabawumia na nkewa yenim said the NPP made some significant inroads in 2020 elections, and that their number is significant. They can win elections, so it is very important we do this. But as we speak, Ekwadonko, since contesting Ghana's election twice, Ekwadonko has not even made 100,000 votes. Her inclusion in the elections, whether the candidate is changed or not changed, it will not affect the general outcome of the election. So, changing or stopping the printing of the ballot, it's not necessary. And at the end of the day, Ekwadonko is not significant. I'm talking about Ekwadonko GFP party, their inclusion and also what they bring to the party, it is insignificant. It cannot change the outcome of the election. Because Sebio, with all due respect, if she was alive, she was not going to pull 100,000 votes. So, a country where we have been able to print ballot papers, presidential ballot papers, about 90% of them. Why do we say if even Ekwadonko party and to me Anfield the Obia, we need to leave the papers the way they are and go into the elections. And then a reasonable person be abeka. But let me tell you, the NPP, Jane Mensah, Bosman Sare, Tetemono, omni NPP for the coup Ekwadonko. The idea ni nyina say omo pese omo dane election no eye number 8 na John Mahama dan omo pese omo yi free ho. Omo pese omo find the way na omo yi John Mahama free 8 because omo say kian kin. Ghana for age John Mahama number 8 na tum and Ghana for nyina beto ma John Mahama. Now ma men chiro strategy a omo epese omo adapt. Now this is the strategy Jane Mensah NPP for person adapt with this Ekwadonko demise. Now, Obi the EC Beko court, somebody will take the Electoral Commission to court very soon. Nipa na the EC Beko court no, Obeka check Ghana for say or a concerned citizen, or the EC Beko court say, Omuyi Ekwadonko, the picture no free ho say Ekwadonko Anfield and I say GFP. What I'm telling you is that the NPP will do everything possible to stop a Ekwadonko party from nominating a presidential candidate. Now, say Ebasana, another MPP person will go to Supreme Court and tell the court to say Ekwadonko party name to me any presidential candidate. I will say Ekwadonko party omo ballot paper no see NPP for because Supreme Court. See, NPP for will do everything to stop Ekwadonko pathway from fielding a presidential candidate. Now, say omenya presidential candidate amba NPP for we have a nipa ba ko say onko court. No onko kan check court say Ekwadonko party no and to me amfa obi amba ambe she Ekwadonko 9 dia. And the was set sa Ekwadonko baby odano e will see a yini number ni free o yini free or not yes san number no. That is number 1. Now, number 2, Jane Mensah and EC. What they are going to do is almost be emergency IPAC meeting. Tie. Se nipa ne the assembly quarter. Jane Mensah Bossman. Omoni MPP for the Apalumu Bay meeting. No ma fre emergency IPAC meeting. Now, fre emergency IPAC meeting now. 90% of NPP for now IPAC almost say Apalu and Sanko for no. They will all say they support the Electoral Commission say Omuyi Ekwadonko party no free number 3 or so whatever it is no. Now what is going to happen is say Sinibeka say that is what IPAC is saying, and that any political party at IPAC that will disagree should go to court for interpretation. Court one da ho osono maame. First of all, they will say Ekwadonko, they will stop Ekwadonko party from fielding a presidential candidate. Eba sana na obi de eye sa eye asem no akọ court. MPP for no be obi de akọ court. Se di panel the EC court na EC afre emergency IPAC meeting. EC free emergency IPAC meeting. They will make sure say MPP surrogates no more IPAC meeting because say yes, EC should take out Ekwadonko. Now, say EC should take out the Ekwadonko party in Fruwa. Now, EC will say majority of IPAC no say it is a political party now you don't agree. Obviously, NDC will not agree. A party are reasonable to say Afafranto Alankash will not agree. And some other people who are somebody like Hassan Ayaraga, I don't trust him. He will go with the NPP people. That's what he does all the time. He does business when it comes to politics. Now, the rational ones will disagree. And the EC will say, oh, per the vote, majority of the parties at IPAC are saying, they side with us. So we want to go ahead and take Ekwadonko out and do re-balloting or change the number now, Ubia Wano. Then EC will say any party that disagrees can go to Supreme Court. Now, Uko Supreme Court, Osama Ami will be sitting there waiting. Aya Tokonu, and Tokonu is an MPP communicator. So when you go to Tokonu, Tokonu will tell you say EC is right and that you should go back in less than 24 hours. No. Thank you very much. In just 24 hours, Madam Tokonu will put a committee, a team together and decide on the case in less than 24 hours. Sir Jane Mensah, NDC Foko Court, say Omko seek interpretation for the actions of EC. Madam Tokonu will use less than 24 hours to put a group of judges together to say the EC is right and that the NDC should go back and listen to the EC. Because listen, when you look at Ghana's election, let me show you this. These are real facts. I'm not sure facts you are. Look at these facts. The reason why it is not important for the EC to even touch the ballot paper. The EC should continue and print all the papers. Because Ghana's election, this is the election. When results no, now results that screen is we're a summary of the 2020 presidential election results without Techiman South constituency. Now, Ekwadonko party, GFP, Ekwadonko did not get more than 5,000 votes. Ekwadonko didn't get even 6,000 votes. The whole election now, in 2020, Ekwadonko got 5,500 people voting for her. So what should stop us from printing the ballot papers? Because Ekwadonko, whether we allow her in or not, whether they have a presidential candidate or not, her number is insignificant. And there is no way Ekwadonko can win elections in Ghana. It is also number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5, Ekwadonko, the summary of 2020 elections now, only 5,000, Ekwadonko enya 5,574 people voting for her. So why is the EC stopping the printing? After 10 days, say Ekwadonko party then to be a presidential candidate, it should stay the same. The EC should not try. Say they will touch the voting paper and say they want to change the numbers and the positions of any political party. Because Ekwadonko's political party does not add anything to the elections. So Ekwadonko 4 million votes. I can say yes, she can win elections. But Ekwadonko enya 6,000 votes in just 2020 elections. So why are we even stopping the printing? You just have to tell Ekwadonko party and say, you know something, we cannot do anything about it. When somebody votes for Ekwadonko, you can come and present somebody's name. But when somebody votes for Ekwadonko, the person is technically voting for a party. But you cannot say you are stopping the printing and that you are going to change the numbering and that because of Ekwadonko is very, very insignificant in Ghana's elections. Now, this is a typical example. Namapong, it's exactly 8:06 p.m. What we are experiencing today at EC and Ekwadonko Assembly, to make it very easy for you and to make it very rational for you, Namimpong show is simple. WAEC conducting elections, examinations. At the end of the day, there are so many students omuncho elections, exams. Obu oha no anyam wentumi ametro exams no. Obu oha wenya accident wentumi ametro exams no. Obu oha oyare serious wentumi antro exams no. Obu oha ye registration wie ye ma obia eye index number because WAEC say ye ba betro eye exams wasi no ye register student bia ema student bia de eye unique number your friend no desk and as index number. Now on election day, say a week to elections, na say school bi hu say student bi sebio wewu ana onyem ana oyare seriously on tumimpo entra. WAEC does not take out that student's their index number. What happens is when they print the papers, they print the exams papers, those students, their papers are printed. The exams still goes on. WAEC does not say, because this student, Oyare, this student, Onyem, this student, with all due respect, want to try exams, the index numbers, we have to reprint all index numbers. So 2 million students never try exams now. We need to go back and redo the index numbers. It does not work like that. WAEC still sticks by the principles. The index numbers stay. And people go there to write. Into exams, rooms, desk, na empty. Na paper daso, index number daso, because WAEC still recognize the index number. WAEC does not go back and reprint all the papers because Nipa Mienu and Mensah are not writing the exams. WAEC still goes ahead. Into WAEC printed 20 million papers because Kevin Taylor is not writing the exams, or because 20 students are not writing the exams from one school, we will have to change all the index numbers. WAEC goes on to print the papers, and what WAEC does is at the election day, on examination day, they bring out the paper, put the paper on the desk, that index number paper on the desk. After the exams, they collect those papers. So why is the Electoral Commissioner what printed papers do 90%? Say because Ekwadonko after 10 days, Ekwadonko party into presidential candidate amba, we have to nullify and change the ballot paper. That is evil. Ghana for nobody should allow this. So Mensah and MPP for try anything silly. We should let them understand we are the people. The NDC as a political party should not dare. John Mahama is number 8 and nobody at the Electoral Commission can change that. We are the people. The elections, we will have it. Baby Obia Peki and Baumia the number 1. He will stay number 1. John Mahama the number 8. He will stay number 8. And that is what we are going with. Se Papa Anyashia. Boni Anyashi. And a bear medibeja Mensah any isini MPP. Se Papa Anko ka prede enka papa. Se bibi anko ka bibia, bibi enka bibi. So obia nye obia bibia, obia so entumi nye obia bibia. My name is Kevin Taylor. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. I'll be back tomorrow on Wednesday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, yes, maybe I'll be back to discuss Ghana. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers and good night. We will meet you tomorrow. Thank you very much, team. Thank you very much, every single person who made this possible. Good night.
What the number 8, number 8, number 8, number 8, what the number 8, number 8.
One first year no emame.
She, neko tu yegu.
Na minchi kano.
Kojo B. Kawachi. 2024 Mahameba. Edem clear any siafa. Abu Papa omo bese shebo. ATS omo transfer number yo. One district, one factory. Scanner by no chama mo family. Dr. Mahamudu Baumia near people in the set. Abane de Mahamafa. Mahamafa. It's Baumia Tanchay. Abane de Mahamafa. Mahamafa. 2024 and it will be on Precos Mahamafa. Mahamafa. Still bay, Mr. Tanchay. Abane de Mahamafa. Mahamafa. 7 December, number 8. 24 hours economy. Mahamafa used to be a Jumaye. Mahama test no way you be my Ghana for na Mumaya. Upe Wumpo Waba. Baumia dear, so water. 7 December, ni do I am to abandon Mahama, no Abane Mahamafa. Mahamafa. It's Baumia Tanchay. Abane de Mahamafa. Mahamafa. 2024, and it will be on Precos Mahamafa. Mahamafa. Still bay, Mr. Tanchay. Abane de Mahamafa. Mahamafa. 2024, and it will be on Pre. Hey, and so many man for no about Besiaji Chicago good and pass it. Cathedral, yes, $58 million. Adana swimming pool. What's that move break 8? 80 Rada Janatio Mahama. What the number 8 to Ghana for about Trabana Monto Mahama. That this year, Mahamafa. 24 hours economy, 7 December, Abano Mahamafa. 2024, and it will be on Precos Mahamafa. Mahamafa. Still bay, Mr. Tranchay. Abane de Mahamafa. Mahamafa. 2024, and it will be on Pre. Check Mumbai, must say $1. What's a mobile $1 Nayan Tabai? What two now on an amurias? And I'm a super incompetent. They make kind of prayerful evidence. The bank may go for no way, setting Koma, Abane de Mahamafa.